What is good, Internet? My name is JB. Welcome back to Season 7 of our Arkansas State Red Wolves rebuild. And the team at this point is officially rebuilt, as you will see in just a moment. But we still have to go out there and not only win a national championship, we have to win one single postseason game. We have not won a postseason game yet. We lost our first two seasons. We lost just straight up bowl games. And they've lost in the first round or our first game of the CFP the last 4 years. We got to win at least one bowl game. Like this year, that is the goal. But honestly, as soon as you guys see this team, I think it is a national championship or bust kind of year. We're preseason ranked 7. We're starting things off against Oregon, which, you know, might make things a little bit more difficult for the national championship or bust. But I think we'll be able to make the CFP with one loss. Should we even lose this game? No problem. But yeah, we want to go up against Oregon week 1. That's probably not a good idea. We'll see how it ends up working out. They've stolen a lot, and I mean a lot of recruits from us in this series. So, yeah, we want to go ahead and try to get our revenge for all of that. But if you guys want to see a Season 8, go ahead, drop a like on this video. As series go on, they tend to do worse. So I want to go ahead and try to get into our next rebuild faster. But I kind of really want to see where this team can go. And honestly, I would want to go for a repeat if we do win a natty this year. And even if we don't win a natty this year, I still want to win a natty with this team. I think what I might do, regardless, is just sim through a couple of seasons in a next episode. Unless we do just decide to do it another full episode. I don't think I'm going to do another full episode, but I will sim through a few seasons just to see if we can win a natty. I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me know what you think I should do in the comments of this video down below, and we'll do something along those lines. But that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this team that I said is national championship or bust. This roster is unfreaking believable. We are a 97 overall team with a 96 offense and a 99 defense. Yeah, there's not going to be a team that has a higher overall than us. There's not going to be a team with higher ratings than us. We have to get it done this year. We have an unbelievable roster. There's just simply no excuses for not winning a national championship this year. But we'll see if we're able to do it. Quarterback Grant Shelley returning for his second season as a starter. He's very, very good, up to a 91 overall. Very solid athlete with a cannon for an arm, and now the accuracy to match. 97 short, 99 medium, and 86 deep. Now, it's not the best deep accuracy, but it is a hell of a lot better than it was. So we'll take that. Great throw on the run. He's just an all-around incredible quarterback who will hopefully be able to be the guy to lead us where we want to go. We also brought in Tyler Pippen to be a backup. He's quite good as well. If we need to go to him, we can. 84 overall, good athlete with, honestly, a better arm than Shelley. He's got better, well, he's got better deep accuracy and slightly better throw powers. He's not a better player, but he's a pretty good backup to have. And then we have 4-star pocket passer Trevante East, who's a pretty decent athlete. You know, he's chilling. If we need him to step in a break glass in case of emergency, he can. Obviously, we don't really want him to as a redshirt freshman, but we'll see what ends up happening there. Running back, we brought in George Parrish in the portal. He's a good power back to have, but the main focus here is going to be Cameron Gallo. He played a lot for us last year as an RB2, but he is an unbelievable athlete. 96 speed and acceleration, 98 agility, 99 change of direction. Great ball carrier vision. He's just an incredible athlete with all of the abilities you could want. We maxed out his elusiveness and his quickness in his first 2 seasons. He's just a redshirt sophomore, so he could go pro after this year, but 88, he probably won't, hopefully, so we could have him back for another season. Brian Busby's on the team, and then we brought in a 5-star Amir Ikanem, who is a 73 overall with impact dev as a 5-star. Like, I don't know if this guy's ever going to be anything special for us, but he is on the team. At receiver, we brought in another 5-star another 5-star, another big-time transferred player in Larry Whiteheart. We brought in a guy last year who ended up leading us, Jamal Fleck, in targets. I don't know if it's going to be the same sort of thing with Whiteheart. He's not nearly as good, doesn't have takeoff. He's kind of fast. Yeah, he came just pretty much maxed out. He's got decent catching and really good spec catch. Like, he's a good jump ball receiver, but he's 180 pounds, so, you know, he's fine. I'm not, relying too much on him. A guy we are going to be relying on, though, as Nolan Waddle, is basically the same player as Larry Whiteheart without the abilities, so it is what it is for him. A guy we are going to be relying on is the former #1 recruit in the nation, Jake Firth. He is like I said, the former #1 player in the country. He has gold cutter, has unreal athleticism. Now, he was pretty slow last season, and he was really good. Now he's incredibly fast and every bit as good of a route runner as he was. 97 medium route running, great catching, great catching in traffic. He's just really damn good. We have Nick Tyree, who can play if we need him to. Marvin Scioli is just a pure speed guy if we need that. And then we have Trevante Wheeler, who's a little bit lower on the depth chart, but he is probably going to be one of our main targets. He's been our slot receiver for the last 3 seasons, and he has dominated. Had multiple 1,000-yard seasons. He's just kind of like capped out and he doesn't really get a whole lot. He went up to star dev last offseason, but didn't really get any crazy like skill cap upgrades. But you know, he's really good, and he's proven to be a great contributor for us. So he is going to get every chance to play this season again. We're probably going to go Whiteheart on the outside, Firth as our Z on the other outside, and then Wheeler in the slot. That's what we did last year. We just had Fleck, who was a better deep threat on the outside. So, and then Waddle will be our fourth guy, and then Tyree and everyone else will just rotate in. And I'm excited for Antoine Peppers. It sucks he's not really going to get a huge opportunity this season. He's a actual big-time jump ball receiver, but we don't really just have a role for him. And then we had Brendan Gayton here, just in case we wanted to increase some interest. We also have this freak of nature, Mo Obana, that I really want to be able to get on the field. We just don't really have a spot for him. 5-star, 79 overall. He's probably going to end up transferring. Hopefully he doesn't. I haven't really had any issues with that. I know a lot of people say that they do have issues with their 5-stars transferring if you redshirt them. I haven't had any problem with that in any of this series so far. I also haven't had too many 5-stars. Most of them have played, but we're going to, test some of that with Mo Obana, see if he just transfers due to playing time. I know that's a big problem, but, he can see that he's clearly like the, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th best receiver on this team. Like, he can clearly tell he's not going to play a lot, even if he were to not be redshirted. So maybe we'll end up not redshirting him and just have him be like 5th on the depth chart. So maybe he'll be a little bit happy about that. I don't know. We'll figure that out. I don't really care. Tight end could be a little bit of a problem. We lost Rashawn Michaels 2 years ago. We brought in Nick Briscoe last season, who was a fucking freak athlete. And we don't really have that this year. Clyde Pape is a really good blocking tight end. He's got, he got hands, kind of. If you watch last episode, you'll get that. But he can kind of catch. He can kind of run a little bit. But, he's mostly a blocking tight end. And then we have Kiki Gold, who is a pretty fast, vertical threat guy. But, he's just not quite the athlete that either Michaels or Briscoe was. So, yeah, he's fine. He will probably be our starter and our leading target getter there. But he's not anything special. But we are going after multiple tight ends in this class. That is insane, by the way. We brought in a lot of mercenaries along the offensive line, a lot of transfer O-linemen, starting with Anthony Page at left tackle. He's a 93 overall. Our offensive line was terrible last season, so I made sure we got all the best players in the portal to come to our school. Well, we did lose out on one, but we got a lot of really damn good offensive linemen to come to our school and hopefully be able to help out with our O-line. Amani Okuwa Inonu did play for us at left tackle last year. He is still going to start. He's going to start at one of the guard spots this season. Just because we have this guy who's just simply better. So Amani will still play. It's just he's not going to start at left tackle. At left guard, Matt Tyree. This is probably where Amani is going to end up starting, is at left guard. Tyree does have a little bit of pass protecting chops to him. He does have a couple of decent abilities, but he might be the weakest link. We'll see. I don't know what our right guard position looks like. I haven't looked in a day or two. Greg Sisk is an okay starting center. Might end up like starting Tyree at center and starting Amani at guard. We'll figure that out. Left guard is Sam Herman. Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. Or we can start any of these guys at center, because I forgot we had insane depth at right guard. Okay, yeah. But Sam Herman is another just transfer guy. Pass protector, 93 overall. We're hoping to just get great protection for Grant Shelley this season. Now, I do realize the irony in having multiple pass protecting O-linemen and not being able to run the ball, but he's a 93 overall. Hopefully we'll be able to run block at least a little bit. And we have Fangupo and Tyree, who could certainly start at center. Probably end up going with O-line Rally. That feels like the better ability. We'll probably start Fangupo at center. I don't know. And then at right tackle, we have Darren Tapp, another transfer. He's only a junior, so we might be able to convince him to stay. He's a 93 overall with every ability you could possibly want. Well-rounded is just the best offensive line thing, and it's not particularly close. Agile and Agile's okay. Pass protector's pretty good, but raw strength is just flat out terrible. Like, maybe you can find a good raw strength guy in the portal who's just already been upgraded, but it's really, really, really expensive to upgrade raw strength offensive lineman. That's why I don't typically go after him. But we do have this guy as well. 5-star Eli Thomas, the best tackle in the country last year. I would have been perfectly content starting him, but when we have a 94 overall tackle, it's just, can't really guarantee him a spot. So hopefully he doesn't transfer either. It might be a thing where I just like say, hey, actually you're not transferring, believe it or not, because I can just make you not transfer with the thing, because like I could just guarantee them the starting spot and be like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll stay, that type of thing, instead of just transferring and hoping they can start somewhere. Be like, no, I can actually guarantee you're going to start here, that type of thing. I don't hate doing that for playing time reasons. I don't think that's cheating personally. if it's like a playing time thing and it's not their main deal breaker. If you know it's their main deal breaker, then whatever, that's different. But either way, we're not losing fucking Eli Thomas. Like, he's not transferring. I can promise you that. Anyway, at defensive end, it's a little bit up in the air. Roland Goddard is terrible. He's a pure power guy who's got really good power moves, but that is all pure power does, is just have really good power moves. Paul Barkick is a good power rusher. He has 99 power moves as well. He's a pretty good athlete. And then we have former 5-star Nathan Hasselbach, who played really well for us in like a rotational role last year. He will definitely get an opportunity to start off of one of the rush in spots. And then on the other side, Prince Mikuta played well for us at points last year, and so did Bernard DeBeer, more of a speed rusher guy. I don't know. We'll start whoever I feel like has the best opportunity to help us, but we have some pretty good edge depth. That is probably the weakest position on our D-line overall. Our D tackle is still great. Don Blunt's a 90. Big Kona is a 90. And then Vinny Reinbold is an 88. We have a big-time run defender and 2 really good pass rushers. So that's pretty nice. Damian Elias steps into a rotational role this year. Redshirt sophomore is pretty good. Decent overall. Master's just here for motivator purposes. And then Sam linebacker Tyler Wade is a 90 freaking 3. He's very good. Insane athlete, good coverage. Gaffney's okay. Mike linebacker Connor Hall is all right, but we're going to be going with DeAndre Soro as our starter in all likelihood. Connor Hall is really good. I would feel bad not starting him, but Soro is just a fucking freak athlete. I did not put a single point into his quickness, and he's this athletic, just off rip. Redshirt freshman with just, like I said, unbelievable athleticism. Good tackler already, good hit power, good run defender, decent in coverage. Like, not amazing, but not a liability, I don't think. Especially with his athleticism. I want to get DeAndre Soro on the field. And then the other side, Teddy Montgomery is the best linebacker on the team, in my opinion. He just does it all. He's maybe the slowest, but he has incredible acceleration. He can get to his spots real fast. Almost a perfect tackler. Incredible block shed. Very solid pursuit. Very solid zone coverage. He's just an incredible all-around player. And he will most certainly have a starting role at corner. Not as good as it has been for us, but still a strength. Tremaine Brown's a 92. Tremont Joe, now a senior, can actually cover this year, and he's just an unreal athlete. Mitchell Temple, another transfer guy. So is Tremaine Brown, another transfer guy. Just a stupid athlete. I mean, corners just get 99 change of direction just super easily. I think that probably needs to be nerfed, but it doesn't really do too much, especially if every corner has it, so I don't really think it's too big of a deal. And then we just have insane depth. Olawale's an 89. He probably won't play a lot. Babineau's an 87. He probably won't play a lot. Whitaker's an 86. He probably won't play. Pierre's pretty solid. And then we have this guy, Tremont Brown, who's a fucking former 4-star with Elite Dev, who just likely won't touch the field, but he is an unbelievable athlete with good cover skills already. They have a couple of decent redshirt freshmen. Kyrie Keenan could be a guy to look out for. And then Kane Brisby is the highest overall player on the team, 97 overall. Transfer guy with Gold Ball Hawk and Platinum House Call and Robber. I don't really know how much of a factor safeties play in the game, especially when we're actually playing down to down. But in sim, I'm hoping when we do sim, this guy is an absolute monster. And yeah, 99 zone coverage, unbelievable athlete, all the abilities you could want, good enough run defender. I mean, this is just the best safety I've seen in the game so far. But not to be outdone is Nicholas Kumar. 96 overall, good athlete. A little bit more well-rounded. He's very good in zone coverage with the 93. Man coverage is okay, play rec's okay. But he can also come down and hit. 99 tackling, 85 hit power, 99 pursuit. Yeah, he's just really good as well. So we have a couple of very good players. Chip Thorne is a star dev kicker. And then we have a pretty good punter as well, who's a senior now. But yeah, this team is definitely ready to win a national championship. If we don't, it is a disappointment this year. So here's hoping we are able to get the job done. One more thing to talk about, though, before we hop into this matchup versus the Oregon Ducks is this recruiting class. This one has an opportunity to be pretty special, as they all should once you get your school to a certain level. Yeah, we're going after some crazy players. Tavita B, we really don't need another quarterback, but when one this good is available, you should do your due diligence at least and try to get them. And he's a gym 5-star with 94 throw power, really good accuracy, and he can run a little bit. So yeah, and also has Platinum Roller Coaster. I still don't know if Roller Coaster is good or bad. Does anyone know that yet? I feel like it's probably bad to have Roller Coaster, but he has Platinum. So like, is he just extra bad? Like, is the ability just extra terrible, or is it just like slightly better because it's, you know, not a low rated roller coaster? I don't know. I don't know what to think about the ability. You guys let me know that if anyone can. And at running back, we're going after a couple of guys. Went ahead and added a couple dudes late, but we do have Donnell Bollinger He's all right. I don't know. I don't know about him. What I kind of want to do is take hours off of him and scout these other two guys. So I think we will go ahead and do that. Because I don't really think Bollinger is anything special. And neither is Jojo Larson. I mean, he's a better athlete. Well, they're actually the same level athlete, and he's an elusive bruiser versus East-West playmaker. So there's that. And then we have a contact seeker in Tommy John, who's actually pretty good as well. I don't know what to think of any of these guys. We'll just leave it there for now. I need to find a good running back because we don't really have a great one behind Cam Gallo this year. And Cam Gallo could technically decide to go pro this season, so that could be a problem as well. Receiver, Ron Cockrell is a physical route runner with pretty good athleticism and press pro. Why not go after a 5-star receiver when you can? And then Najee Latimer is, not all that good, but he is 6'5" and a pretty good athlete, so we'll try to get him as well. Tight end, though, is a position I am very excited about. Eric Brooks, is 6'6", 195, incredible athlete. He kind of has a similar build to Nick Briscoe that we just graduated last year. Actually, he did end up going pro, but yeah, Eric Brooks looks really good. And then Emmanuel Ansah, 6'5", 206, has a gym, and he has 86 speed. And he looks disgusting, and I would very much like to have him on our team. Forrest Karoma is a guy I just found when I took a couple players off that we didn't have that we got locked out on. I had a couple more players, and he just looks he could be good. He's 6'5", 255. He's an athlete, pure possession. I mean, he could be really good. Don't know. We have another 5-star tackle here, though. George Cohn, who is unbelievable. Love finding 5 stars. Couple good guards that we're going after. Don't really know a ton about them, but this guy. Might be the overall best player I have found in College Football 26 so far. Deontay Ingram is a 5-star edge rusher from Pensacola, Florida. 90 strength, 86 acceleration, 82 tackle, 86 speed to go along with 80 hit power, 85 power moves, and 75 finesse moves. This guy is unbelievably good, and it looks like we might actually have a shot at him. Now, unfortunately, we are going to be going head-to-head with Florida State, who is obviously a school in the state where he is from. So we might have to deal with that, but we're going to try our darndest to get Deontay Ingram because, my God, he looks special. And then we have Jeff Rankin, pretty good-looking speed rusher behind him. A couple of good D tackles, 91 strength for Evan Lehan, and then Maurice Ringo is a bust, but look at his abilities and his ratings and tell me you wouldn't want this player on your team. I don't care if he's a bust. He looks unbelievable, so we're going to go after him. Outside linebacker looks okay. We do have Enrique Dye as a 5-star. We're not really putting any hours on. I feel like we probably should. He is also a bust. He doesn't look nearly as good as the D tackle, but like he's a pretty good 5-star linebacker who did have a little bit of interest in us, so we could go after him, but we'll see. Corner's bad this cycle. Henry Mahoney's another bust, but he's kind of fast, and then we don't know anything about Martin Thorne, so we'll see what happens there. Free safety is Terrence Shelley. He's all right. We do need a safety, so we're going after him. And then at strong safety, we have a couple of guys. David Beavers could be a good athlete. And then Mitch Chamberlain could be good too. I don't know. We don't really know enough about these guys to know a whole lot. But what I do know is Oregon can actually go fuck themselves. If you remember last year, or no, 2 years ago, we went after a quarterback, Vernon Rippon. He was like the best prospect I had ever seen at quarterback. He was a 5-star gym with a 98 throw power. Accuracies, his lowest was deep accuracy, which is like a 78. The other two were mid-80s. And this is a high school kid. And he had like mid-80s speed and high 80s acceleration. Unbelievable player. It was between us and Oregon. We got into a recruiting battle for him. Oregon had 5 quarterbacks, 80 overall plus on their roster. And he chose Oregon over us. Well, I went to go check the roster when I was deciding to schedule them. And I think you guys probably can tell where this is going. We go all the way down to Oregon. The dumb bitch didn't even fucking stay there. But they are starting just another insane quarterback. Dallas Mixon's a true freshman 80 overall. So it's not like they're, missed out on much. Like, Dallas Mixon is just as fucking good. Like, he has higher acceleration, and slightly weaker arm, but better accuracy. Like, this is also just maybe the best fucking player I've ever seen. But it's not Vernon Rippon, who I was excited to play against. He ended up at, because I, of course, had to figure out where the hell he ended up. He ended up at UCLA. where he's still playing second string quarterback. You fucking idiots. You dummy. Should have just came here, bro. Well, Grant Shelley is better than your dumbass, but maybe would have gotten on the fucking field. Oh man, but he does. I mean, he's fucking unbelievable. 90 speed, 93 acceleration, 91 agility. I mean, yeah, this player's fucking incredible. So, yeah, it's not like, you know, he's bad, but it is hilarious that he could potentially be a backup at another school instead of like maybe having. He would have definitely had a chance to start here, and if he would have had a chance to, he would have started here. If he had come here as a true freshman, would have played every single game, every single down. And he would probably be higher than a 91 overall right now. So, yeah. You win some, you lose some, Vernon. You big dummy. But enough is enough in terms of yapping. Let's get into this game against the Oregon Ducks. We are higher overall. We're going to be a higher overall than every single team we play this year. But Oregon is no slouch. Obviously, they're one of the best teams in the country. They are higher ranked than us, which I find hilarious. I feel like preseason rankings should just simply be rated based on overall. Like, we should probably be the #1 team in the nation, if you ask me. We've never been ranked that high. I think the highest we got last year was number 4. So, we're coming for a top 3 ranking this year, amongst other things. And a great way to jumpstart that would be beating Oregon. And we managed to get them to come down to Jonesboro to play us. Yeah, we're not traveling to you. You're traveling to us. You're coming to all the way to Arkansas to play this scrappy bunch of startups who, well, we're not really a startup anymore. We're a powerhouse at this point, obviously, being a fucking 96 overall team. Well, let's see what this offense can do. We're still in Ohio State playbook. 4-3 multiple for the defense. I might switch up Ohio State, but probably don't want to do that at this point in the series. Shelley drops back, finds his guy, Whiteheart. I'm gonna have to remember his name. I think it's Larry, his first name. That's the problem with getting transfer portal players. And like, when you know, stick with your same players through, you know, your high school recruits and keep them, you know, in-house, you do end up, you know, learning their names. But when you're bringing in starter transfer portal players every single year, you have to learn a bunch of names. But it's, you know, it's easy to remember, like a guy like Grant Shelley or Cameron Gallo, because they've been starters here for multiple years. But Larry Whiteheart, who just got here, it's gonna take me a minute to remember his name, but Kiki Gold is gonna outrun this Oregon linebacker. That's a mismatch. Well, I was a little bit worried about the tight end position, but if Kiki Gold is gonna be able to do that against Oregon, I think we'll probably be all right. What a play by Kiki Gold. Redshirt freshman tight end making his first start and gets us on the board early against Oregon. And it looks like our defense is playing well. They fucking better. They're a 99 overall. I don't know if I mentioned that. We'll try Jake Firth here. His name definitely isn't Jamie. I called him Jamie for like the entirety of last season. The #1 recruit in the country, and I couldn't even learn his name. Can we hit that on the run? In the end zone, touchdown! Trevonte Wheeler, he has been a touchdown machine for us. Led us in touchdowns and in yards the last 2 seasons. So that's why he's getting to play over some guys who are slightly higher rated. He's put up numbers 3 straight years. Platinum Cutter has a lot to say about that. That definitely helps. So, yeah, that's part of why he's so good. But, hey, he has it, so use it. We go to Kiki Gold again. He can't hold on to the football. We really get our tight ends evolved a lot in our offense, so we need Gold to be just solid. He doesn't need to be a game breaker like Nick Briscoe or Rashawn Michaels, but if he can be respectable and, you know, make plays like he did every once in a while, you know, find an opening and, you know, score a touchdown. I mean, if he does that often, then hell yeah, but as long as he's just like a respectable possession style guy who every now and then will make a big play, that's all we really need out of him. We don't need, you know, 750, 800 yards again. I mean, that'd be fucking amazing if we got it, but it's not necessary. We got other guys. We got Firth. We got Waddle, Whiteheart, Cam Gallo. We have plenty of weapons. He's just a part of it. We could get field goal, go up 20-0, or what I think would be a lot more fun is going for it on 4th and 2. We want to put the beat down on Oregon, man. They have stolen so many recruits from us. We could have rolled out with Grant Shelley, but that's wide open. Oh my god, Trevonte Wheeler. The fucking shift he activated. And he just made a man miss. Literally did not even touch the controller because I just thought he was going to go out of bounds. Yeah, he decided to stay in bounds and make a man look silly, which is fine by me. Cam Gallo, as a receiver, makes that catch, and he gets injured on the play. Well, that's unlucky. Bruised ribs, he'll be back soon. All right, cool. Let's see what Parrish can do. A little bit more of a power guy. He's going to plow through the Oregon D line and find the end zone. Touchdown. George? Gabe? I think George Parrish. Listen, he's another transfer guy. It's going to take me a minute to remember his name. I know it's a G. I know for a fact it's a G name. I think it's George. I'm 99% sure it's George. It is George Parrish touchdown. Yeah, dude, I know names. It's probably not even Larry Whiteheart. It's probably fucking, like, Alex or something. We'll try to hit him here. Yeah, didn't see the safety. Just straight up didn't see that guy. I'm really good at throwing interceptions. That's something you'll learn. It's your first episode you're seeing. If you're looking for good gameplay, go to someone else's channel. We'll try to hit our guy here, Trevante Wheeler. They're gonna call that a touchdown. That's a very generous spot. Your check will be in your locker. Appreciate you. Oh, that was the last play of the half as well. Let's fucking go, Trevante. 31-7 at halftime. Our defense is shutting down the Ducks. And it's a beautiful sight. They're starting a true freshman at quarterback. He's just not ready for the big time. Oh, his ability lit up. So I assumed he was going to get open. And then he got bombs and wasn't open. You guys saw that. I don't need to. It's just go back and watch the ability light up. Like as soon as that lit up, I'm like, oh, just press that button. That'll be the right thing to do. But you know, this definitely isn't fucking illegal contacts when the CPU does it. Definitely not. So he makes the cut. So he goes to cut like to the outside, which would have had all this, you know, area of the field open. He was on a corner route. And he just gets bumped and thrown off his route and bumped and yeah, just picked off. That's really cool that shit's still in the game. Oregon does answer 31-13. I would like a defensive snap at some point and play the moments, but I'm not going to seek it out. Gallo can't find the first. Let's get a field goal up with Chip Thorne. Freshman kicker. He's a lefty? Oh shit. I already suck at kicking. You want me to make kicks with a lefty? Oh boy. But Chip Thorne got us. Field goal's good. Puts us back up by 21. Hey, some defense. There we go. Saving a shutdown, Oregon. 4th and 2. And that's a handoff, and that is completely shut down. Brisby right there. That could have been Tyler Wade as well. It's one of our crackers. That was Tyler Wade, I'm pretty sure. 4th and 5. Play action. Really good coverage, really good pressure. Oh my god. The Oregon quarterback just got absolutely demolished by our D-line. What a beautiful sight that was. And so far, 2 plays that we've played, our defense is actually playing like a 99 overall. Hell yeah. Oh, that guy crashed down on that. Oh. Shelly's having an incredible game. I ruined it with the 2 interceptions. I threw them both. One of them wasn't my fault. One of them was the bump bullshit. We got a Whiteheart. He gets a couple. Also, it said Chip Thorne had 81 power. He has way higher power than that. And that is a Nolan Waddle touchdown. He played a lot as a true freshman. Hasn't really played a much since. And he played as a sophomore, too. He didn't play a lot last year. He was receiver 4. This year, he's also just kind of receiver 4. He's pretty fast. He just doesn't really do anything else. 4th and 10. Let's get out of here. Get off this field. It's another sack. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is our defense? What is our defense? Oh my lord. Just making Oregon look like a fucking JV team. Holy shit. I think a lot of it has to do with the true freshman quarterback starting for them. That does matter. Like, you can be a 5-star best player in your class as a freshman, but if you're not ready, you're not ready. Like, our defense is full of upperclassmen who've been here for multiple seasons, played in a lot of like big games. He's playing in his first ever college game against this. Thrown to the Wolves, the Red Wolves, if you will. Touchdown, Larry Whiteheart. Wow. This is default Heisman, by the way. In case you're wondering, I literally have not touched a slider this entire game. Ever since I got it first download, I have not touched a single difficulty slider. Hence the reason, you know, shit like that happens. I don't even know what that means, but I'm really good at throwing interceptions. We do end up winning by 21. Oregon made it a little bit interesting, scoring 14 points in the fourth quarter, but yeah, we went a little bit crazy. 31 points in the first half, and great game from Grant Shelley, despite the fact that I am launching picks at an all-time rate. That is something I will have to rein in and hopefully do better about in the future, but phenomenal game. 5 touchdowns, 3 picks, 370 yards. He's a great player. He's a phenomenal player. Cam Gaio, 18 for 114. Okay, he's really good as well. Parrish, 3 carries, had the touchdown on one of them though. Shelley had an okay game as a rusher. Javonte Wheeler, this is why he's a receiver 1, man. 8 for 98 and 2 touchdowns. Kiki Gold, 6 for 87 and a touchdown. Larry Whiteheart, 6 for 86 and a touchdown. Jake Firth did not find the end zone, but had 71 yards. Touchdown for Nolan Waddle, and Cam Gaio had a few catches as a receiver. And our O-line is fine. Cam Gaio credited with giving up a sack. That's fine. That's fine. We can give up 1 a game. I'm not too worried about that. Shit ton of TFLs. And then 1.5 sacks for Don Blunt, who's not a pass rusher at all, by the way. He's a big nose tackle run defending type, but I'll take 1.5 sacks from that all day long. Nathan Hasselbach also gets 1.5. 1 for Big Kona, half for Bernard DeBeer and Kane Brisby, and then we had interception for Tyler Wade. What a game. We have a bye week here in week 2, but we did get some very good news on the recruiting front, including the fact that we are number 1 currently for Deontay Ingram, and we kind of took a huge lead over Florida State for the moment. So that is really cool because this is the best player I've ever seen. So yeah, just want to go ahead and point that out. I don't think we have anyone in top 5s yet, do we? We do. We have multiple top 5s actually. Oh shit. Okay, well, gotta get this figured out. All right, let's get through this bye week, early season bye week. Gotta do what you gotta do in terms of those. And we are looking great for our recruits. Oh boy. Top 5 on the quarterback. Top 5 on another receiver. Yikes. We're gonna have a big recruiting week coming up. I'm excited. Forrest Karoma is the best player I've ever seen. 6'5", 255 with 88 speed. He's a possession style. We need all of the hours. I like Eric Brooks a lot, and we have him in on a visit. I'm taking 40 hours off of him. I'm taking 50 hours off of him. I'm putting 20 hours on him, just so we can, you know, I mean, if we can still get him, we can still get him, but Ohio State's coming out of nowhere for that, and this is the much better player, so yeah, I would put 50 on him if I could. So this guy, Roman Hawker, has us number 1 on his list, and we haven't done anything. He's a 4-star guard. Can we get an insta commit? I haven't got one yet. That'd be too good to ask for, but it would have been really fucking cool if we could have gotten one. Okay, finally getting into our second game of the year. We are heading on the road to play the Minnesota Golden Gophers. They are a respectable team, 79 overall. Should be no match for us, but this is a team that has just really cool uniforms. Very cool uniforms. And awesome. They have a black jersey this year? Oh. We might have to do a Minnesota rebuild, boys, because their stadium is sick. Throwbacks are cool. Oh my god. And I'm pretty sure they have like 1 million helmets too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. Yeah, Minnesota has a ton of options. Yeah, we're gonna have to get to a Minnesota rebuild at some point because holy shit. I did not know I knew their aesthetic was elite, but I didn't know it was that elite. We played them, I forget what series it was last year. It's just a random night game. It was the most fun game I played in all of college football 25. But yeah, Minnesota is way high up on the short list of rebuilds we do next. They're not going to be the next team. I already know the next team. I've known the next team since episode 1 of this series. But our third team, Minnesota is the front runner for. And they also have a mascot. Oh man, having a mascot just makes it even better. I think they'll also have like a guy who plays 2 ways at safety. I'm pretty sure they have 2-way player, which might be OP, but I don't care about that. That's not why we're using the team. We're using the team for the jerseys, uniforms, whatever. Both an effectively true statement. Like, the jerseys are part of the uniform, but the whole thing is the uniform. I know that. I just shut up. All right. Yeah. We get the ball pretty deep in our own territory, so we need to get out of that. But Cam Gallo should be able to do a pretty good job at that. He is so fucking fast. I kind of want to just keep feeding him. Okay, we should probably put anyone else as our blocker on display than the 5'7" Jake Firth. Should probably not be the lead blocker here. Ooh, that spin move was almost filthy. That might have been housed. Let's see what we can do here. Look at the air. He gold sees all the tight ends we're recruiting. Is like, well, I'm actually pretty good. Oh my god! Oh my god! That wasn't spammed. That was not spammed. I held the button. Also, I'm pretty sure that hotfix isn't. Actually, it probably isn't for me because it's an offline dynasty. But wow, I just held the button. Did not spam press it. So I didn't do the exploit. At least not intentionally. Up, running into each other, but Kiki Gold gets it anyway. I mean, if he's just gonna be untackleable, then shit, he might be him. If you guys can't tell, I think the tight end is probably my favorite position in football. I mean, George Kittle is one of my favorite players in the league, so it makes sense. Touchdown, Larry Whiteheart. First time going deep, and it works out beautifully. Got 3rd and 7 for the defense. I like actually getting to play defense. Didn't really get to do a whole lot of it last week. We can see if the Golden Gophers could put up a better fight than the Oregon Ducks. Hopefully they can't. QB rolling out, has the guy wide open. We just kind of got lost in coverage. That's not great. I don't really expect us to play good on defense. We never do. But in sim, we were eating Oregon alive. I tried to hit stick. I tried to end his career. Gotta just go for the cut stick there and get the tackle. But I want to end his career. I want to land a huge hit stick. It's more fun to do that. Oh, 28. Come on, make a play on the ball, dude. This is Brisbee. It's like a 99 overall. What are you doing? Oh, it's a tie game. Minnesota making it interesting, at least. Already a tougher game than Oregon. Granted, you know, we did play Oregon at home. QB gonna run. Flag on the play. Fumble. Recovered by Arkansas State. What's the call? It's gonna be a hold. Well, I think we declined that because we have the football. Can we... we can't pause to see if it's a fumble or not. I'm gonna risk it and assume we got the ball. It looks like we did. Okay, cool. Good. Like, I'm 90% sure that was a fumble and not one of those situations where the ground caused the fumble and it would be overturned. We got Jake Firth. That's incomplete. It's kind of like the guy tackled him before the pass was there. All right. That's not technically how DPI works, but probably should be. We got a Larry Whiteheart, makes a catch, turns upfield, gets a first down. Nice job, Larry. Let's go back to Cam Gallo on the goal line. And he will get stopped short. Wow, what a tackle by the interior D lineman there. What a play. Somehow able to keep Cam Gallo out of the end zone. He'll get the ball back again, and puts the defense in the gallows. See, I can call him Gallo too. It's Gallo though. It's got to be Gallo. The Hispanic double L-Y thing. I guess it could be Gallo. I like Gallo though. But the Gallows is a pretty good nickname. Tackle him. Nice play. Tremaine Brown, the corner, helping in run defense. You love that. Second and 11. Oh my god. Tom Blunt. He's not supposed to be a good pass rusher, but he is destroying O-lineman right now, dude. Oh my god. That's the third time we've seen him make a play like that in 2 games. 3rd and 18 now. After Tom Blunt is just destroying these fools. There's a tackle. Well short of the line again. And Minnesota will have to settle for 3. I mean, if our D-line's going to play like that. Kick is good. Cut it to a 4-point game to the Gophers, so still plenty of time remaining in this game for both us and them, obviously. Long way to go. Go to Gold. Get a few yards there. I don't really like first deep, but we might be able to throw that. We can definitely throw that, though. Kiki Gold is just open. My man's is just getting open. And if he's open, I'm going to find him. He's open again. 3 straight catches on the shot for Kiki Gold. He is the offense right now. Yeah, I'm not mad at it. Roll out with Shelley. We'll wait for his receivers to cross his face and then pick up the first down on the ground. Kind of a insane play there. It's like, I could throw this. Nah, I want the first down myself. Fucking idiots. Think you take extra steps for nothing. Sideline Wheeler makes the catch. Timeout called by Minnesota. Okay. I guess they're conceding that we're going to score and they want the ball back. That's what that tells me. Even though we're on fire through the air right now, let's give Cam Gallo a look. Got that back up the middle. I mean, that was pretty sick. I'm not even going to lie. That was pretty cool. Bro just did like a one-handed cartwheel. Wish I could do that. See if Shelley can outrun the guy here. Oof, big hit. You really don't want your quarterback to be taking hits like that, obviously, but I really don't want to kick a field goal. I don't think we should have to against this team. Jump cut back by Gallo down to the 1. Nice play, Cam Gallo. We'll see if he can finish it off with a TD. Ball our left guard, whose ability is activating, and that'll be an easy touchdown for Cameron Gallo. The Gallows were not supposed to look like this. That's a August Burns Red reference. Maybe 3 people will get that. Who am I kidding? 3's like a third of my audience. Maybe 1 person out there will get that. And if so, how's your back doing? You're probably older than me. 4th and 4. August Burns Red is still around, but like, that song's old. And that's just that's just fun. That's just fun. It's so nice having an O-line that blocks. Now, once we get later in the year and they're not blocking as well because they're fatigued, I will be annoyed. But right now, I am loving this. Our O-line is playing great, and that is another Larry Whiteheart touchdown. 28-10. Our entire line, like everyone's abilities are active right now. Ooh, but see, that was like every run last year. Looked like that. 4th and 18. Jesus fucking Christ. Our defense is ridiculous. Minnesota played well in the first, like, half, but our defense decided to lock in. That's on me. That's my bad. That's my bad. Can't really allow them to get huge gains like that. And we have to remember, all of this means jack shit if we can't win a fucking postseason game. So here's hoping we can win a postseason game while playing like this. Okay, well, that's uncoverable. You're gonna throw a bullet pass like half a second after the snap up the seam, and the receiver's gonna make a diving catch. Like, no one could defend that. And the slant gets open. Touchdown, Minnesota. Okay, defense, lock the fuck in. I mean, that's what happens when I play instead of just letting the defense sim. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-possession game. All right, Minnesota has decided to show up. It'd be a lot cooler if they didn't. That probably should have been picked. This is scary. This is really scary all of a sudden. Throw it away. 3rd and 10. We're in danger of going 3 and out and giving Minnesota the ball back in a 1-possession game. And a touchdown will beat us at this point. We're only up by 6. Can't get rid of it. Probably should have just looked deep. Wow. And they got an insane return. It looked like they're in midfield. Oh my god, Minnesota looking for the upset. I mean, good tackle, but yeah, this is really bad all of a sudden. This looks really bad all of a sudden. Tackle the damn quarterback. There we go. Tyler Wade read the play, unlike Hasselbach. Huge tackle. I believe he was our highest total sack giver last season, which is embarrassing for a middle linebacker to be that. But we didn't have a great year. Plus a lot of talent at that position. Intercepted by Tyler Wade. A sack, one play, and then the very next play, an interception. Tyler Wade. Oh my goodness. And it shows him the damn seatbelt. Lockdown. Oh my god. I mean, that's a leader of the team making a play. Upperclassman linebacker going crazy there. We'll take off with Shelly. No, we won't. Timeout called right before the 2-minute timeout. I don't really love any of these play calls. I'm not gonna lie. We could go to Firth here. Maybe. We will. That was probably a mistake. 2-minute timeout. I mean, we desperately need a first down. 3rd and 7. That's open. Javonte Wheeler gets the first down. Minnesota does still have 2 timeouts left, though. So we're going to need another one to ice the game completely. But that's a good start. Gallo gets us 5. He goes over 100 again for the 2nd straight week. That'll happen. We have that kind of electric speed. Now Minnesota officially out of timeouts. A first down will in the game if we can find one. And Gallo gets us really close. He was at 105 yards last run, I thought. I guess he didn't gain 2 yards there. Guess I'm asleep. Maybe he wasn't. He does get the first there, and that'll be your ball game. We will escape an excellent comeback attempt by the Golden Gophers to improve to 2-0. They gave us a scare. They gave us a fight. All respect to Minnesota. I can't wait to do a Minnesota dynasty because the stadium is beautiful. The atmosphere looks fun as hell. And I imagine we would get a lot of snow games there. That could also be a hint for our next rebuild, by the way. Wow, what a performance by the good guys. Got the job done when you need it, and give the game ball to Tyler Wade. a sack followed by a pick on back-to-back plays to end it. Give that man the game ball. He fucking earned it. And then taking a look at stats, Brian Kaiser played really well, but so did Grant Shelley. No picks. Let's go. Love that. Over 300 yards once again. And then rushing, Cameron Gallo over 100 yards, 2 touchdowns again. Heisman season loading, perhaps. He's got to be an early favorite. Receiving 8 for 122 and 2 touchdowns for Larry Whiteheart. 5 for 98 for Kiki Gold. I did not think he'd be this big of a part of the offense, but damn, he's playing very well. Javonte Wheeler, 4 for 52 and 3 for 44 for Jake Firth. So only our main 4 starters caught a pass today. Interesting. And Gallo not being involved in the passing game is kind of weird. Darren Tapp gives up the sack. How? He's good. And Gupu as well. He did end up getting to start at center, by the way. I forgot to update that. A ton of TFLs. A ton of TFLs. Oh my god. 1.5 sacks for Ryan Bull, 1 for Tyler Wade, 1 for Don Blunt, 1 for Nathan Hasselbach, and half for Mitchell Temple. Pick, of course, for Tyler Wade. What a game. You'll love to see it. Kind of forgot to hit record, but I want to make sure we get this week to see if we do manage to get any recruits to commit early. I kind of feel like we might. We don't. And unfortunately, we're out on a Mike linebacker who chose Georgia. That's wild. Georgia can get an early commit, but we can't. Yeah, that's fair, I guess. Why would you want to join the 99 overall defense, dude? You can be a part of this. Okay, week 4 versus Houston is important, but we got some other stuff to talk about first. Mainly being our visit weeks, because we are about to have 2 unbelievably big visit weeks. So week 5, 5-star left tackle George Cohn. We're looking incredible on him. It's really only OU that is even offered. I mean, it is only OU that is even offered on him. So we have a very good chance to get him in week 5. We also have Tavita B on campus week 5. Najee Latimer, wide receiver, on campus week 5. All complimentary visits. And then Eric Brooks, who we're falling behind on, is on campus, but it's really just for the complimentary visits at that point. But then things get a little bit crazy. I put Frank Linder on a week 6 just because Miami is going after him. They're also going after the other guy we're going after. I just wanted to put him on, but then I realized that we're going to have an even bigger defensive week. Deontay Ingram, week 6. Evan Lehan, defensive tackle, week 6, both 5-stars. And then a Sam linebacker, Tevin Wilkes, also gives us a complimentary visit week 6. We're going to need to put plenty of more hours on these guys to just guarantee they're all there for the visit. And I'm a little bit worried with that with Brooks. He's going to commit next week, so he won't be on our visit. But there's not a whole lot else we could really do about that. We had already scheduled it. So here's hoping that he manages to just stay uncommitted for one more week. He probably won't, but we can hopefully get lucky. We have to go once again on the road to play the Houston Cougs in our first conference game of the year. Gonna be a tough environment, but I think we'll be able to get the job done. Cougs. I don't know why I did that. It's of course raining, because it's always raining in this video game. I like the rain though. I like it. It's fun. I've always been a big fan of rain, just in general. It's just peaceful. I'm a big rain guy. Anyway, tough road environment. The stadium is rocking here on a 2nd and 2 to start the game. Firth open on the rollout. A little bit of a high pass, but it is complete for the first down. Sorry. I'm not, but I probably should be. We do need tight end receptions. We're not meeting one of our actual tight end targets. Deal breaker at the moment, so Kiki Gold getting open there will be nice for that. So we might look to feed Kiki Gold a little bit this game, like we weren't last game, by the way. Like, he had a ton of receptions. I guess he didn't have enough. Please, the fucking C+ play style that we fucking need, which you wouldn't think would be too hard, but apparently it is. It's not catching every pass, then we're just not going to get him involved in the offense at all. Javonte Wheeler, huge gain, though. Javonte has a very good chance of going down as one of the early candidates of Channel Legends in this game. He's been unreal for us through multiple seasons. And he is why I'm going to be a huge fan of gadget receivers the entire cycle of this game. He's just good. They get the best receiver ability, in my opinion, Cutter, besides Takeoff, of course. And they're just good route runners. They're good all around. They can do a little bit of everything. I guess that's why they're gadget players. Like, I like the gadget receivers. The good ones, anyway. And he's a freaking 3-star with Impact Dev, who eventually got up to star, but He's not even like a world beater. But Cam Gaio, he might be a world beater touchdown. Puts us up 14-0 early. Got a 3rd and 3 here. Von Wheeler again. We need Kiki Gold to get open, man. We need more Kiki Gold. I mean, he's been a beast for us so far, but he needs more catches, damn it. Feed the man. Houston quarterback is 0 of 2, and we are in the second quarter. Maybe a backup. Force fitting Kiki Gold, and he goes up over the corner. Touchdown. That should have been a really bad throw. But the corner just didn't even try, and Kiki Gold just goes up over the little fella and makes the catch. Want to play Kiki Gold. Did not really expect that to work, but hey. Sometimes you just moss dudes. Wasn't he really a moss? He just didn't even attempt to make a play on the ball. Like one of my cornerbacks out there. Or they're real good at not making plays on the ball when it goes right by their fucking face like that. 3rd and 2. Keep it again with Shelley. That backside linebacker always makes a play on that. Like, it always looks like it's going to be a big gain, but then that same position just always comes in and makes a play on the quarterback. Just unfortunate. Like, the running back is supposed to pick that guy up, they just never do. Gaio's got wheels. Oh my god. It was only a matter of time before we broke one like that, and there it is. Cameron Gaio turns on the afterburners and orbits himself into the end zone. Get it? Because Space City, yeah, Houston, you have a problem. Houston, you have a problem. Its name is fucking Cameron Gaio. Oh my god, I'm on fire right now. That's actually one of my better runs of puns and one-liners and whatever you want to call that. Commentary, I guess. That was one of my better runs of this series. Perth is kind of uncovered. Bad throw. Led it a little bit too much to the outside, but Firth catches it anyway. Still different. We're up 28-3. That's a mistake. One that we will rectify here with a touchdown. Hopefully to Kiki Gold, because he needs catches. He's open there. Touchdown. Kiki Gold. Listen, if he's all of his receptions are touchdowns, that should like help as well for the thing. Like, we're targeting him where it matters. We're targeting him where he can be effective as a tight end in the fucking red zone. Gee, I wonder who we're going to target here. I mean, yeah, we are kind of force fitting him. If the game gets close, I probably won't stop still, but I want to get back. I want to get that deal breaker back. So, what was that, Grant Shelley? Oh my goodness, buddy. That was bad. That was bad. You know what we need to do? I need to see where Brandon Speaks transferred. Wow, that route was so slow, but it was somehow open. Kiki Gold again. 4th down attempt. It's a punt. All right. That route was so bad. It looked like he was like hobbled or like limping or injured or something. Hopefully not. Hopefully just weird game stuff, and he's fine. 3rd and 6. I don't really care about the 3rd down. I care about the receptions. Give me 4th and inches. I wouldn't mind going for it. The game lets me. It did not. That's fine. We're up by $1 billion. We don't really need to go for it. But it's fun to go for it. Oh my god, we're on the fucking 1 yard line again. Jesus. Kiki Gold. He's eating right now. I mean, how many touchdowns we got to score with him? That's at least 4. Why are we on for... Why are you making me come on for a field goal, man? They didn't even make it. One more? One more for the road? Team? One more for the road team. Oh my god, if he would have caught that. Holy shit, dude. If he would have caught that, Already over 1,000 yards passing. I don't know if we're showing a pass that doesn't count for yards as a highlight for that, but already over 1,000 yards through, well, most of 3 games. Still have a few seconds left in this one. Gold open, another touchdown. Eat that. Pop that. How's that for play style, motherfucker? 59-10. Slaughtering of Houston. Hopefully that helped out. Oh my god. Their quarterbacks went 14 of 32. No interceptions though, so that's something. But our quarterback went 28 of 43 for 6 touchdowns, no picks, 340 yards. Grant Shelley playing some of the best football of his career. Cam Gallo, oh no. I mean, what a fucking game. First of all, 26 for 181 and 2 touchdowns. But fingers crossed that is not a serious injury, because yikes. I mean, Parrish is good too. I mean, fucking Clyde Pape, a blocking tight end, had a 25-yard rush in this game, but we need Cam Gallo to be healthy, man. Firth, 10 catches for 120 yards, 8 for 121 for Javonte Willer, and 8 for 61 and 6 touchdowns for Kiki Gold. Whitehart had a catch, as did Nolan Waddle. But like, how the fuck did these guys get 18 receptions when I was force feeding this? I mean, I guess the CPU was only throwing to Willer and Firth. I mean, we threw to them a couple times too, but like, goddamn. Only one sack given up by Fangupo. Come on, man. I gave you the start. Show me I did it for the right reasons. No stats on defense, but I guess we didn't really need stats when Houston couldn't really do anything with the football. Kiki Gold has set the Arkansas State single game receiving touchdowns record. Congratulations, Kiki. You would hope so with 6. But more importantly, the only thing I really care about right now is the injury report. Cameron Gallo is fine. Thank God. That could have been so bad if he was out for a long period of time, because that is a huge facet of our offense. I mean, he's rushing for like 140 yards a game right now, so we need him healthy. No commits this week, but fucking Brooks does decide to go to Ohio State. Could you like maybe not do that? Actually, that'd be pretty cool if you could maybe not do that. Still number 4 in the country, despite winning every game. I would like to just be ranked higher than that. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, Kiki Gold is the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week with his 6 touchdowns. Is that good enough for national? 6 touchdowns good enough for National Player of the Week? You're darn tootin' it is. Congratulations, Kiki Gold. All right, interesting development here in week 5. We are playing UTSA. Now, you may remember from previous seasons, UTSA has handed us a couple of losses throughout the years. Something tells me they hopefully won't be able to do that this year. I say hopefully, but because you just never know. But this is, like I said, the massive recruiting week. George Cohn, 5-star tackle. Tavita B, 5-star quarterback, who is just, this is not looking good. But Najee Latimer will commit with a win. Ideally, I mean, he could just, if we end up in a recruiting battle for this player who is this close to committing, and Ole Miss is that far behind, if we don't get this player, I will freak the fuck out. Fair warning. If this ends up in a recruiting battle, I will lose my shit. But Eric Brooks did commit to Ohio State, but we do still have like the week 5 visit shown there. And if we look at the visit itself, it still shows him as giving the complimentary boost to Tavita B. And if we look at Latimer's, he's still giving the boost. And I believe if we look at Tavita B, it still shows him as giving the boost from Eric Brooks. So I'm assuming it'll still matter. I mean, it would be great if Tavita B just commits. We don't even really need him. I just want a 5-star quarterback. That would be really cool. Now, what I want more is to beat the piss out of these fucking Roadrunners. All right. UTSA, we need our revenge. We need our damn revenge. Why are we on defense early? Why, what? Why are they even on our side of the field? Who let them over here? God. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's not a good start. Not a good start. Okay, UTSA is going to be a problem. They've always... Why does this team always play us so well? We started 20 now, but what good does that do us when, you know, last play is the one that mattered? Good coverage, and we get the pressure in on the quarterback. Beautiful. That big Kona, I believe, with the sack. I think he's 98, or is that Vinny Reinbold? I think Vinny Reinbold is actually number 98. That will be Vinny Reinbolt. Big time DT making the play there. Let's go. All right, let's get the lead. And let's not fuck around. Let's punch these birds in the mouth, make PETA mad at us, and get this win. Javonte Wheeler. Nice. That's a very good gain on first down. What am I doing? Well, I didn't like the slants, and then I didn't want to roll out for the other side of the field, and, well, that happened. I already don't like this. Oh! Okay, dude. Figure it out. We're down 7-0. Why are we not scoring? Why are we not scoring on offense? What are we doing? Wheeler opened up the seam, holds on to the football. Nice. Javonte Wheeler, good play. At least someone came to play today. Kind of feels like the only one at the moment. I know it's very early. We've only had a couple plays, but I already don't like how this is going. This feels like every other game we've played at UTSA where we have lost. They are 3-0. And so are we, but like, feels like a very different 3-0 because they feel like the better team right now. Barely get that snap off before the end of the quarter. And that is the best run defense I've ever fucking seen. Good God. 3 carries for -2 yards for one of the fastest running backs in the country. What a good start. Yeah, I don't care about this. Get it off my screen. I want to score. I want to play offense. I don't even know what play I called. Okay. I was pressed A1 too many times, and this is what happened. That's a bad throw, but Jake Firth reels it in. Touchdown. Needed it. Back on offense. It's still fucking 7-7. How about we blow this team out? It's UTSA. We're almost a 99 overall. Gallo, first down. There we go. He's got positive yardage on the day now. That's good. That's another third down. How about it's not third down? How about we score every single play? That's what we should be doing against a 66 overall team. Instead, we're making them look like the 99 overall. Good God, this is embarrassing. Play better. Wake up. We'll throw to Pape. Clyde Pape. First down. He's injured. God damn it. Maybe that'll wake our guys up. Like, oh, they saw their homie get hurt. They're gonna play better now for him. Well, we're just gonna take off. We're just gonna take off with the quarterback, Grant Shelley. It's 5. That definitely should be a fucking late hit. Should be a flag, but it's not. Buller's uncovered in the slot. Ball came out late. Oh my God. Well, how is that not DPI? I guess it's because it was tipped, but like literally fucking horse collared him as the ball was like getting. That is, first off, it should have been called a horse collar if nothing else. But like, good God. Kiki Gold, touchdown. He is a weapon on those drag routes. He's really fast. Let's go. If we don't got nothing, we got that. 14-7. We are in the lead. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Throw to Wheeler. Breaks the tackle. Javonte Wheeler dives for the pylon touchdown. Javonte Wheeler. What a play. We're mesh merchanting right now, and I'm okay with it. And we get the ball back in the red zone. Turnover by the defense. What a fucking treat. Hurry up. We don't got a whole lot of time right now. Had open on the sideline. It's caught. Clock is running. We'll call our timeout there. All right, this is looking a little bit more promising now. This is looking like what we expect out of this game. Open again, Wheeler. You guessed it, on the drag route. Let's get to the line quick. Don't have a whole lot of time. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Get to your spots. Thank you. Get set. Let's go. Snap the ball. Pick off with Shelley. He'll find the end zone. Grant Shelley touchdown. There we go. We're looking like the actual top 5 team in the country now. Took us a minute. I was a little bit worried. Not gonna lie. We did not look like we got up for this game. But here we go. Get out of bounds. Good run by Shelley. Just took us a sec to get woken up. You know, we had a big tailgate. College game days here or something. I don't fucking know. Gallo's got unbelievable speed. And we need Kiki Gold to get that block. I mean, I'm sorry I'm not throwing you a touchdown on every single play. But doesn't mean you can't refuse to block. Damn Gallo touchdown. Here we go. All right. We're safe. All is well. All is well. 35-7. We'll go back to Javante. First down. We're getting all of our throws right now. This feels good. When the offense is clicking, not a lot feels better in a football game than when you're just making all the right plays on offense. Or on defense. Should have kept that. Should have kept that one. Hindsight is, I don't know, whatever the saying is. Oh, Kiki, buddy. First off, that should have been a pick. Glad it wasn't. The second off, catch the fucking ball if it's going to hit you in the hands, brother. What a speed burst. Javante Wheeler touchdown. That's why he plays. Because he does shit like that that no one else can do. Like the Heisman level cutter or whatever. I don't know why it glowed red there, but it did, and it was pretty fucking awesome. Gallo gets the first. Gets a little bit clobbered. He's getting close to 100 yards on the day. I'd like to keep that streak alive. Get 100 yards every game. That'd be pretty fucking cool. Hey, went over 100. Nice. Oh, we threw the ball. Nice. Why do I keep saying nice? I don't know. It's a crutch. Larry Whiteheart actually open. He is. Hurdles the man. And gets the first down. Hurdles are so fun. I'm so glad they actually work in this game. This is the first EA game that I can remember hurdles actually like being viable on. Shelley gonna be just short of the end zone. Thank God that wasn't him being injured. So that's like one of the scariest sights of seeing an injury right after you ran with the quarterback. Your quarterback. Gallo stretches across the goal line for the touchdown. Get the ball back. I mean, might as well try to pad our stats a little bit, or stat our pads even. Stat Padford, if you will. Gallo up the sideline. He's out of bounds. Almost 360 yards on the day for Grant Shelley. What a performance. I get like that tight end motion play. Kiki Gold. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, this might actually be a perfect fucking time for the play call. Look at the fucking right side of the field. It's actually a fucking perfect play call. I was just trying to get a touchdown for the guy. Wow. What a perfect play call. Might even say I'm a fucking regular old coach or something. Let's try it again. Will they be ready for it twice? Yes, because we're not close to the end zone. Bad throw. I hate my life. That was a really good game until I ruined it. I mean, we still won 63-0, but we were down 7-0 at one point, and then we shut them out. 63 unanswered points. I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper and cream soda for the first time, like the combo, and it's fucking phenomenal. Don't know what that has to do with anything to do with this video, but it's the truth. It's fucking delicious. Anyway, 28-41 for 365 yards, 6 touchdowns, 2 picks for Grant Shelley. Both of them my fault. Rushing 27 for 108 and 2 touchdowns for Cameron Gallo. Rushing touchdown for Grant Shelley. The rest of the team did some stuff, I'm sure. 10 for 155 and 2 touchdowns for Trevonte Wheeler. He's kind of incredible. Larry Whitehart with 6 for 88 and a touchdown. Perth, 5 for 45 and a touchdown. 3 for 35 and 2 touchdowns for Kiki Gould. Hopefully that doesn't ruin the play style. It probably will, knowing this game. Bunch of TFLs, 2.5 sacks for Don Blunt. Why is he dominating as a pass rusher? He's not really supposed to be, but I'm not complaining about it. Benny Reinbolt, 1.5, and then half for Nathan Hasselbach. He's the guy who's supposed to be dominating as a pass rusher. He kind of is. 2 picks for Kane Brisbee. Nice of him to finally show up. And then we get 1 for Mitchell Temple, and Nicholas Kumar also gets 1. First commit of the season is Najee Latimer, a 4-star wide receiver from Biloxi, Mississippi. I'm assuming we didn't get the 5-star quarterback then. We did get Ezekiel Newcomb, a 4-star guard. We're in a recruiting battle with Alabama and a recruiting battle with Miami. Okay, well, we didn't have the Miami guy on campus, so that's okay. I wonder what happened with the tackle. But we are in a recruiting battle for Tavita B. We should be able to win it, hopefully. George Cohen, he's just in his top 3. Okay, we're still running away with that one. Chamberlain's looking good. Enrique died. Okay, we can put hours on him finally. That'll be nice, but we got 2 guys. That's cool. We'll get more. Oh, Kane Brisbee is the Big 12 Player of the Week with his 2 picks. Congratulations. Oh, and just for confirmation on this, it looks like Tavita B did get the boost from Eric Brooks being on campus. At least, it says Brooks gave him the boost. And then if we look at B himself, yeah, it shows he got the boost from Eric Brooks. So I guess if you have a guy who is on campus, if you have the complimentary visit and he commits like that, like, you still get the boost from it. So don't take him off the board if you have him on campus, at least for complimentary visit purposes. All right, yet another super important game. This time another conference matchup. This time against the Oklahoma State Cowboys, who are really good in this game. I guess they must have some top-notch playbooks, but this is a super important recruiting week for the defense this time. Last week was the offense. This time it's the defense. George Comer looking great on Tavita B. We already talked about. He has a visit to Alabama, and you might be thinking, well, what if Alabama loses? Yeah, what if they lose? They're fucking on a bye week. So if he commits to Alabama on a bye week, then it was just fucking meant to be. I'm sure he probably will, and that's going to tilt the fuck out of me, but whatever. We have Frank Linder on campus. We're in a recruiting battle with Miami for him. And then we also have the best player in the country, in my opinion, Deontay Ingram, 5-star edge, is on campus today. Complimentary visits with Evan Lehan. We're not looking too good here. Do we have his right hard sell on? We do, and it's a really fucking good one. So, yeah, that's just a lot of, really top-notch teams ahead of us. He just wants to play in the Big Ten, but he's also just kind of considering us because we're really good. And then we have Tevin Wilkes also on campus. Is he even good? Not really, but he does give a complimentary visit, so, that helps out. Corner is a huge problem. The secondary in general is just a bit of a mess. Because we're just not really able to find too many guys. I guess what we could probably do is check the list and see if there are any more corners available and try to just put them on our board. I don't think there are. I think that was the problem. I think we just kind of struck out on corner this cycle. A couple of safeties that are still available, but that guy's a bust. I guess we already scouted him. And Taylor Warrior. What a name, but did not mean to click on safety corner. There's at least one that's still open. Clay Moffitt, he's a coach prestige guy. He's a boundary corner. Has a couple of pretty tough offers, though. But he's not into his top 8 yet, so we could try to get in there. It's just the problem is we don't really have any players that we can realistically take hours off of at the moment. Holmberg looks a little bit rough at the moment. And then Shane Ogburn doesn't look like a player we can really get involved with. Gregory Ahmad, can't really get involved in that one. Denard Homer, maybe we could get back in that one, but it's going to be tough. I think we just try to get in on Clay Moffitt. I mean, he's not really all that close to his top 8, but he's probably just going to end up at USC. But again, the problem is we don't really have anywhere we can take hours off of at the moment. Because Clemson is gaining on this guy, and they don't even have a scholarship offer for him, so that's a little bit of a problem. I guess we could take like some hours off of JoJo Larson, who we don't even really need. Yeah, that's probably the play. We just do something like this. Throw an offer to claim Moffitt. Can we get 10 more hours somewhere so we can get 25 on him? That'd make me feel a little bit more comfortable. I don't want to take points off of Terrence Shelley. In fact, I should probably put more points on Terrence Shelley, if anything. You see the problem. Like, we just can't really take hours off of anyone right now. But we need some of these other players, you know? Ron Cockrell is the guy. He's just not really being recruited at the moment, so I keep forgetting that he is the one guy we have that is... Okay, what was this thing? I already forgot. Was it? Yeah, it was primetime player. And then we can throw that 25 onto Clay Moffitt. Just to try to get into his top 8. But now, this matchup against Oklahoma State, they're a good team. They're going to be a highly rated team. Okay, not as high as I thought they were, but they do have a pretty good defense. Let's break out the alternates. We haven't rocked just a plain old alternate look in a minute, so we do need to go ahead and get black in primary because that just looks better with the black helmet. We haven't worn these in a minute. So let's rock them and sock them and beat the piss out of some Cowboys. No one likes the Cowboys, even the Oklahoma State Cowboys. No one likes them either. Like they're basically they're just as bad, right? They gotta be. Gotta be just as much of a problem, you would think. Maybe not quite as annoying as Dallas Cowboy fans, but they can't be like that far off, surely. All right. 3rd and 5. Can I please select the play? Run defense. This is just a better team than what we've been playing, even though we've played a couple of good teams. I mean, we played Oregon. Tyler Wade, nice play. I feel like I could spend multiple weeks since we've seen him do anything. He does something there, though, and it's quite good. They're overloading that side of the field. Means this could be open. I mean, it's a yard. Wasn't as open as I thought it would be, obviously, but it's a yard. A gain is a gain at the end of the day, right? Really just took forever for our line to get off their blocks up front and just get over to where they needed to be. And yeah, not a whole lot going on there. We have Trevante Wheeler. He sits down and takes a huge shot. Gets popped by the linebacker. And the ball comes loose, so it will be incomplete. We managed to hold OSU out of the end zone once again, so we need to find it. We need to find the end zone here. Or at least good field positioning I'll settle for. Gaio came up in late, but a little bit too late as the pressure gets home. You know, I don't know what you have to do to actually have a good offensive line in this game. Like, we have 4 stars on the offensive line. 4 90+ overall starters, and yeah, this doesn't do anything. This is just not a good play. We'll just go to Firth. Guarantee a couple yards. Play it safe when you can. Play it safe when you can. Gaio out of the backfield. Nice juke move. Gets a couple yards extra. That's a nice first down. Gaio in motion. We'll go to Whitehart. Ooh, he got tabletop there. Bitch got injured. That's what happens when you try to fucking tabletop my receiver like that, you bitch. That's a loss of a yard? If you say so. All right, someone get open. We do. It's going to be Gaio out of the backfield. Breaks the tackle. Cam Gallo. His hands aren't that great in terms of receiving, but... Or route running. He's not a great route runner either, but you wouldn't be able to tell from that. I mean, that's just using his athleticism. He's the most athletic guy on the field 90% of the time. Probably 100% of the time, honestly. First down. He's so fast. He's so fast. We can honestly try a toss with him, and it might work. Is the crazy part. A little bit far out for this play call, but we'll try it. Yeah, wasn't really a good play call. On the run, back in the end zone, caught, touchdown. Larry Whiteheart, what a ball. On the run as well. Let's go, dude. I did not think that would be complete. First score of the game. We got to get a stop here to make it matter. Looks like we'll probably be going to the second quarter here. Yep, Oklahoma State will not snap the ball before the end of the quarter, which is fine by me. They are a same tier opponent as well, by the way, so it's even better for the visit if we're able to perform well here. Perform up to our capabilities anyway. Double wide receiver one, double bracket switch. It's interesting. Oh, we are kind of doubling the... Oh, I see. This is fun. And someone still gets wide open against our actual best corner. All right. Yeah, 7-7. And we gotta find yardage here. Wide open, Kiki Gold. Is he fast enough? Kiki Gold down the sideline. He is. Wins the foot race. Kiki Gold is too damn fast for the Cowboys. Let's fucking go. And we get the ball back on offense again. What a treat. Not able to do anything there. That was the fastest pass rush I have ever seen. My God. That was ridiculous. But we do have the ball back and still a 7-point lead, so. Our defense giving us a fighting chance for this blowout. We just gotta answer the call on offense. I wanted to go to A there, but I didn't really run up the field ever. Injured Cowboy on the play. We're still on offense. 3rd and 4. I mean, I like a deep shot here potentially. Motherfucker. Why is the clock running? We had a good matchup there. These are things you should probably pay attention to if you're going to play this game. Paying attention to the clock could be a good thing. Intercepted. I'm a fucking buffoon. Who even was I throwing to there? I thought that was Trevonte Wheeler. It was Parrish. God. Well, Oklahoma State will almost assuredly tie the game here. What a play. Off the edge. Oh my God. Bernard DeBeer. What a player he is. I mean, that's just an athletic freak type play. Read it all the way and got there before the handoff even occurred. What a beast. Handoff again. Good tackle by Nicholas Kumar. 12 for 23 running the ball. They have not really been able to do that. Our run defense has been phenomenal. Our defense in general is usually phenomenal. It's just the offense today that is not come to work yet. Well, that's just an absurd throw. What a fucking ball. Lofts it right over the head of my linebacker to a different receiver than the one he's covering. That is just great quarterback play. That is great defensive line play, though. Let's fucking go. Don't even have time to tell who got that sack. That was Marcook, Paul Marcook. And that is DeAndre Soro up the middle unblocked. Nice. I switched off of him to the other guy who got the sack last play and still get the sack. Let's play the pass. Don't get beat here. Another sack. Our D-line is on fire right now. Oh my goodness. That Hasselbach coming in to actually make a play for once. It was Nathan Hasselbach. What a baller. And that'll take us to the half. Probably should have called a timeout there to at least have a chance, but actually no, we shouldn't, because then they would have gotten the 3. Yeah, never mind. We made a great decision to not call a timeout. Good job, me. What an end to the half. 3 sacks in a row. Now see if our offense can finally wake up and get some fucking points on the board. Ooh, kick return. Don't really get to do these too often and play the moments. I need to do them more. I need to just put myself in the game and do more of them. This kickoffs are really fun. I thought this said 14-9 for a second. I thought we got safetied. Firth, great route. Great timing on the throw as well. 2 picks for Grant Shelley. I believe I threw one of them. Might have been both. Don't quote me. Ooh, no Cam Gallo. Go to George Parrish. What a run. Up the gut. Just saw the linebacker screaming down, and he just cut back inside on him and gets a big gain out of it. He'll stay in the game. Look at the rock again. Oh my god! He's dead. George Parrish, rest in peace. He is fucking dead. What a fucking hit. Oh my god. Holy. I'm not even mad. That's mad impressive is what that was. Good lord. He's right back in the next play though. He's a fucking warrior. You ain't gonna knock him out of the game that easily. Holy shit. Why can't my linebackers ever do cool shit like that? Probably because I'm using them all the time. Firth open into the end zone. Touchdown, Jake Firth. Maybe his first of the year. We'll take the touchdown though. We're up by 14. And we're back on offense. 3rd and 5. Is Gallo back in the game? He is not. What's the injury looking like there? Knee cartilage tear. His season's over. Fuck. Come on, man. Why can't I never have anything nice? Son of a bitch. I don't even want to win now. I literally don't even want to win. We'll take the field goal to go up, blowout range. Oh, we went for it and got it. Okay, well. That's not what was supposed to happen. Go back to Parrish. I kind of want to slow the game down if you couldn't tell. Just try to get it over with. Yeah, it's just 2 o'clock. We're up by a lot. Obviously, we need to score again, but we have plenty of time. We can afford to let the clock run down a little bit. I'm so sad about Cam Gallo. Hopefully it's like a real tear and he'll be able to, like, I don't know, come back late in the season by some miracle. Why did we just called a timeout? Is it an injury timeout? Grant Shelley's still in the game. Okay, I don't care then. Because Oklahoma State is not missing a timeout. Good route. Larry Whitehart touchdown. Holds onto the football. What a play. Gives us the blowout range that we need. 28-7. I don't really think a blitz here is a great idea. I just want to get off the field, so let's just play some straight up pass defense and not get mossed. There we go. Into the red zone once more. I don't know why I went British there. Busby in the game. Oh no. If we're down to our 3rd string running back, that might be bad for our season outlook. If George Parrish just starts, okay, no, he's good. Thank God. Because that could have been a season alterer We do still need to defeat Kiki Gold. I did kind of forget. I wouldn't want my 4-star tight end recruit to not think I want him because I'm not throwing the ball to my current tight end enough in a blowout. We'll take the field goal. 31-7 and a 4th down attempt. We will blitz this time since we're not like in super big danger of them scoring on this play. Teddy Montgomery fumble recovered by Hasselbach, and Nathan Hasselbach will have a scoop and score. I was not ready for that. Nathan Hasselbach scoops up the fumble and takes it to the end zone. We missed the field goal, but we do end up winning by 30. 37-7 is your final. Is that still Mike Gundy? I don't even know if he's still the coach there, if that's even the guy's name. I don't know college football like that, but regardless, big time win. 276 yards, 4 touchdowns for Grant Shelley. Don't ask me about the interceptions. Don't you dare do that. Did throw 2 of them, but did have 276 yards. Parrish was pretty good, 5 for 91, but Gaio is just a different level athlete, man. That sucks. That really fucking sucks. 4 for 57, 2 touchdowns for Whiteheart, touchdown for Jake Firth, and 100 yards and 4 catches for Kiki Gold, and a touchdown. So, should help with the playstyle. Only 1 sack given up by Amani. 2 TFLs, sack for DeAndre Soro, Teddy Montgomery, Nathan Hasselbach, half for Markuk Reinboldt, and De Beer. Interception for Kane Brisby. And that should be a very, 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 very nice visit for the recruits we had on campus. We had a 5-star edge, a 5-star D tackle, and a 4-star linebacker all on campus for that game. And they should have had very nice visits. Let's see just how nice. We do get Frank Linder, the 4-star guard from Pensacola, Florida. He joins the class, as does the 4-star linebacker Tevin Wilkes, is one of the guys on campus. And we do unfortunately lose out to Tavita B. He commits to Alabama on their bye. Cool. Cool. Why don't we get a recruiting battle there? I think we were in a recruiting battle, but still, we were in a recruiting battle for Terrence Shelley. We're looking good on Najee Sisk. And then to the top 3 on Deontay Ingram. Into the top 3 on Evan Leon. Rankin's looking okay. Forrest Karoma is into his top 5. And Roman Hawker is into his top 5. We do get some hours back. That should help with stuff and things. We unlocked Scheme Guru. That's cool. Won't really be using it, but we unlocked it. Well, thankfully, we have received the best news possible at Cameron Gaio. It's not a super serious knee cartilage tear. He will be back in 5 weeks, which will be towards the end of the season to gear up for, hopefully, a college football playoff run. Not a super serious injury. Thankfully, that is incredible news. You love to see it. This motherfucker. I went to go look to see where Brandon Speaks transferred to, and I thought it was going to take me a while to find him. No. He went to Arkansas. You bitch. All right. Unfortunately, we didn't schedule them, but now I really wish we had. How's he playing? Can I see his stats? I'd like to see his stats. How's he looking so far? He is playing pretty well. 500 yards, 4 touchdowns, only 1 pick. All right. I mean, he's not playing amazing football. Maybe he was hurt. That looks like 1 game stats. Maybe this guy was starting. I don't know, but you can't have picked any other school, Brandon. You had to go to the U of A. We'll remember this. I mean, no, it won't, because this is your last year, and I mean, hopefully we see him in the playoffs. That'd be really cool. We got a Utah Utes game this week. I don't know why I said it like that, but this is gonna be a tough team and one of the better home field advantages in the country, isn't it? I feel like I've heard that the Utah fans go super fucking hard for home games. I guess we'll find out how hard they go as we hit the road, head up to wherever the heck in Utah they, but that is a pretty cool mascot. I'm not gonna lie. All right, they already got an intimidating run out, I will say. You got a fucking motorcycle too? What the hell? These guys got fucking everything. This is some bullshit. Look at us just jogging out on the field with our basic ass uniforms, and they're looking all cool and stuff. This is like the home team and they're special. Whatever, man. We're better. I'm mad. You're mad. I'm not even mad. I'm just like, honestly, kind of impressed. Yeah, I'd say the stadium goes hard. Top 20. Drifting. Caught by Kiki Gold. Oh my god. What a beast. Just throw it up for him. Shields himself from the safety. Goes up and grabs the ball out of midair. Plucks it out of midair. What a catch. Kiki Gold is a freak of nature. George Parrish, he's okay. I miss Zach Rasmussen. We kind of need a good backup running back. I mean, he is a really good backup running back. That's what you do need to be 3 deep at running back. We're like 1.5 deep at running back. Gold, good route. Drops that one, though. That wasn't even force fitting him. He was actually just generally by far the most open person on the team, and now he's cold. Unluckers. But Jake Firth, he's not going to drop that. He's got reliable hands. Real, you know, sneaky guy. Last guy in, last out. First guy in, last guy out. He's always hitting the jugs machine, man. Sneaky athlete. You know, all the things. Type of guy you'd let date your daughter for sure. Gold doesn't get the block there from Nolan Waddle. Yeah, I bet Nolan Waddle would have blocked if he played more. I was like, I don't even play. Why the fuck am I gonna block? What the hell? Look at this guy over here. Dude is lined up way offsides. Free play. And Parrish gets killed on it. The fuck is he doing? Bonet with the boneheaded play. That just said, I don't know. That doesn't say Bonet. That just says Boner. That guy's last name is Boner. And Grant Shelley having a really good season. I don't know if those numbers are accurate, but we can hope they are. I somehow feel like he's thrown more than 7 interceptions, but that's still 7 7 is a lot through 5 games. He'll keep it here. Gets a little bit of a speed burst, but also kind of gets clobbered. Why do we struggle so much in the red zone, man? Busby in the game. We'll keep it with Shelley again, and he will fall into the end zone. Touchdown, Grant Shelley. Let's go. 14-0, 17. Nope, 14-7 now is Utah does score. If I called them BYU, my bad. It's BYU, but red. Let's be real about this. Now, these guys aren't all Mormons. It's like some of them, maybe. I don't know. There's probably at least one Mormon on the team. They're still in Utah after all. Good tackle. Probably a Mormon on every football team, honestly. It's probably one on our team. I mean, maybe. I don't know, man. It's free country. Great pressure. Hasselbach gets to the Utah QB. What a gamer. We're not really getting any offensive moments this game, but I guess it's okay. Good coverage until it wasn't. Blown assignment, first down. Trimble gets it. How about we don't ever let that happen again? I'm seeing Tyler Wade on the field right now. It's the lot of DeAndre Sora, which is fine because he's freak as well. Oh my gosh, nearly made both of those plays. Nearly got the big sack / TFL and nearly got the interception with Brisby. He was just like a step faster on that. He might have gotten it. Would have been unbelievable if he did. More good coverage and another sack up front. It's going to be Don Blunt with that one. I did not expect him to be such a good pass rusher. He's probably closing in on double-digit sacks already. I mean, he's got to have at least 7 or 8. Multiple games with over a sack. Tremont Joe Most. I shouldn't have switched on. Our corners kind of suck this year. This is by far the worst year we've had at the position. And we were filling in and playing style earlier. There were a couple of corners who just straight up would not consider us earlier on. Brought down, but Grant Shelley does get the first. And we do score instead. Nice. More third down. Bush into the game at our linebacker. Threw right at him, but I suck at the video game and can't pick that off. Should be a free interception, but I'm not that guy, pal. I'm just simply not that guy. And Brisby can't tackle him. It's not really Brisby's game. It's not really a run defense guy. We're getting bullied on defense right now. Running back motions out right. Another deep shot and a double coverage. Someone pick it off. Mossed again. I decided not to switch on that time, and we still get mossed. Utah's up by 6 points all of a sudden. With 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I don't like this. Why is this game close all of a sudden? And not even close. Why are we losing all of a sudden? Gold out of bounds. Gets fucking Braun Breaker speared out of the fucking field of play. From Kennesaw State running back legend, Braun Breaker, by the way, if you didn't know. WWE superstar these days. First down. Grant Shelley. I'd say he's probably more well known for one thing than the other. It's in a Madden game. I forget which Madden game it was in. I think it was the one Lamar was on the cover of. I think it was in that game. I mean, that should be an easy first down. That's an unbelievable play made by that guy. Wheeler with that much of a running head start with that much open field in front of him. And we're brought down. Kiki Gold, though. Incredible route. Listen, I was feeding him a little bit in that 6 touchdown game just to get the play style back up, but he is genuinely just really fucking good. He's played some great football for us. We have a 1-point lead. 2:54 to go. I doubt we'll be able to end the game here. Especially if we do dumb, stupid shit like that. We could have probably, I mean, if we get past that guy, it's a fucking first down and a whole hell of a lot more, but that guy didn't let us get past him. He did his job. But Wheeler does get the first down. He should still be in bounds, I would think. We're going to go chew clock. They're going to say he got knocked out of bounds. I hard disagree with that. Maybe Utah used the timeout that I didn't see. That was really dangerous. Should really not be hurdling at this point in the game. That's a great way to fumble the football. That's a really good run, though, by Parrish. Really, really good run. And he gets another first down. Jukes a man out of his shoes. Okay, George Parrish. I see you, big dog. Gonna need one more first down out of them to end the game, though. Utah officially out of timeouts. We do have the 2-minute timeout coming up in just a few moments. But if we can get... Actually, that's probably better for us if we don't get the first down here. We want it on the next... Well, any snap, but... Yeah, we didn't really want it there because the 2-minute timeout. I know it's still 2-minute timeout still would have hit. Yeah, we still would have been fine. I'm overthinking it. Because we still would have had 1st and 10 with 2 minutes to go. So yeah, we would have been fine. And there it is. First down. George Parrish. We're into victory formation. And we will escape Salt Lake City, Provo, one of them. I don't know where the hell they play. With a 1-point win. Excellent. Hard-fought game by the Utes. Salute to y'all. But we get the win. Another great game. Over 300 yards. 4 touchdowns for Grant Shelley. Excellent completion percentage as well. Sorry, this game was our corners getting fucking owned. How about we don't ever do that again? Robert Ruggins had himself a hell of a game. 2 picks for Grant Shelley because can't go a game without throwing 2 picks. Parrish had a great game. Didn't find the end zone though. Grant Shelley did as a runner. He gold 8 for 89 and a touchdown. Touchdown for Javonte Wheeler and touchdown for Jake Firth. Few catches for Larry Whitehart and George Parrish. O-line continues to do the darn thing. They don't give up sacks, but sometimes they just don't really like the block either. Like to give up pressure a lot. Ton of TFLs. Sacks for Mark Huck, Big Kona, Nathan Hasselbach, and Dom Bluntz. No picks, obviously, because we don't really be doing that. Trevante Whaler has set the Arkansas State career receiving touchdowns record. Congratulations, Trevante. That's big time accomplishment. And go ahead and show me some commitments here. Come on. Come on. We get at least one. It's going to be George Cohn, the 5-star tackle from Oklahoma City. Heads on over to Jonesboro. What a get. We also get the commitment of 4-star center Najee Sisk. Why did I say Nathan? I don't know. I thought it said Nate, maybe. Maybe that's what I was going for. Either way, 4-star center from Long Beach, California joins the class, as does 4-star safety Mitch Chamberlain from Minnie, Louisiana. Not one Louisiana, but Minnie, Louisiana. We don't get to tackle Dion LeBoy, annoying, and we're in more recruiting battles. I swear to God, if one of them is the fucking edge rusher, I will lose my fucking mind. I think it was, honestly. That's a different edge rusher. Jeff Rankin in a recruiting battle with Texas. We're in a recruiting battle with Ohio State for Evan Lehan. Man, can't you just let me have a fucking player, please? Kansas State is a respectable overall, as are many a team we've been playing lately, but we are much higher. I think we avoided TCU again. I think they're the best other team in the conference. Them and Arizona State, but we do play Arizona State next week. Spoiler alert. So that'll be fun. I think we have the 5-star D tackle who was a bust on campus for this game. I think he's the only one. But that recruitment is looking pretty good regardless. So obviously we want to just go ahead and get it locked up if we can, but might not be possible. What are you doing? Number 0 there. Tremaine something. I forget his last name. Doesn't deserve me to remember his last name making like that, because that was awful. That was truly terrible. Whatever the hell that was. Someone get to the QB. Hasselbach eventually drags him down, as does Teddy Montgomery over there for the help, but that should have been a play made in the backfield, not, 9 yards after the fact. Kumar, good tackle to save a touchdown, but man, K-State got hands at least a little bit. Good coverage, but the QB has the entire left side of the field uncovered. Touchdown, Kansas State, and we punted. I wish I could tell what's going on, but the touchdown thing still takes too long. They need to fix that. Which is up for like an entire quarter basically in sim, so we had no idea what was going on for an entire quarter. First off, we didn't get a moment for that entire time on either side of the ball. That's a lot of fun. Didn't get the first day. We got 3rd and 14 though. I think Tyler Wade is also hurt. I haven't checked the injury report, but I haven't seen him in like 3 games. Yeah, he's out for multiple weeks with a torn labrum. But that's just more time for DeAndre Soro to develop and get experience, so not that bad of an outcome. Oh my gosh, speaking of good outcomes, Vinny Reinbolt gets to the K-State QB. He's showing off a little bit, but we threw a pick. And it wasn't me for once. I've thrown like 1 pass this game. And it wasn't intercepted. It was just 5 yards short of the line of gain. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not in the mood to play goal line defense right now. Do something. All right, there we go. Do something good, and then I'll consider hopping back in on defense, but let's play some offense. Can we get that to Kiki Gold? Yes, we can. Big first down. Big first down for Kiki. I really did not have him being our second leading receiver on my bingo card to start this video. Well, I guess we kind of deserve that, but whatever. Get there before the receiver or the safety can make a play. We do. Good catch. Like, go pluck it out of the air before the safety can come kill you. And he did. Well done, Larry Whiteheart. We should get Cam Gallo back, not next week, but the week after. So we're pretty close to getting Cam Gallo back because George Parrish is not that guy. He's not bad, though. I don't know why our run blocking gets so much worse once we get to the red zone. But it always does. Not even necessarily the red zone, just the goal line scenario specifically. Our run defense gets a million times worse. Run defense, I mean run blocking. I'm not smart. I never claimed to be smart. I'm not good at words. But Jake Firth is good at running routes and getting open and catching footballs and scoring touchdowns and being 5'7". I just want to put him in my pocket. So tiny. I guarantee you a 5'7" slot receiver like him could beat the ever-living fuck out of me. And I'm like literally almost a foot taller than him. I'm not almost a foot taller than him. I'm a half foot taller than him easy. He'd beat the ever-living shit out of me without breaking a sweat. I can't fight. I can proudly say I've never been in a fight in my life. It's pretty easy to avoid getting in fights, actually, if you're not a fucking prick. Learned that pretty early on. Like, I don't want to get in a fight, then just don't be an asshole. It's pretty easy. I mean, I've been in, like, playground scraps when I was, like, a child, but as, like, a teenager and above, never even so much as escalated to a situation like that. I was gonna say maybe we can fling that in, but no. Okay. We just really struggle in the red zone. That's a great route though. Trevontae Wheeler hurdles the man into the end zone. Trevontae Wheeler. Oh my God! Say hello to the thumbnail, my man. What a play! You hurdle a man into the end zone, you make the thumbnail. I think that's a new rule. I think that's an acceptable rule. You hurdle a guy into the end zone, we can put you in the thumbnail. That's the shot. And what a good one it is. So put us up 21-7, pending the extra point, which is good. And the ball back on offense. What a fucking treat. I love when our team plays well. Can we actually throw a receiver screen like this? We'll find out. Haven't tried it in a very long time. You're darn tootin' we can. Jake Firth might be gone off of it. He is. Jake Firth touchdown on the nice little hitch screen play. That was disgusting. All right, we might call that play every time it comes up now because that one time made me love it. Jake Firth, rare touchdown this year, but you know he's been all reliable. Good old reliable, but that time he just decided that he wanted to go ahead and get himself a big fucking gain. He decided he wanted to show off a little bit. Girl from his biology classes here. Why did I say biology? From what's a college course? I can't even think of a college course. I went to college for fucking 4.5 years. 3.5 years. Yeah. I can't think of a single class. Because all the classes I took were bullshit. Fumble. Recovered. Yeah, see, we got the pressure there, but whatever. He's a sophomore. He's probably in like Comp 2. Yeah. Got from his Comp 2 classes in attendance. Trying to impress her. There we go. Landed it. This could work to perfection if we get decent blocking. Update didn't work to perfection. a regular jet sweep? Hell yeah, why not? Let's go to Larry Whiteheart. No, this is gonna go fucking horribly. Number 9 or whatever, the guy just... yeah, the guy with the purple arm sleeve over there on the left side of the field, he's making the play. Just kidding, that guy's making the play. Again, there's no way that was gonna work. Absolutely none. But we got an interception and the ball right back, so... whatever. Yeah, this is good. We get a lot of practice for our red zone offense. Try to get it to improve. Larry Whiteheart wide open. Touchdown. Throw a flag. Late hit. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Get that guy out of the fucking game. Why'd I say it like that? 38-7. We are beating the brakes off of Kansas State. Hasselbach in there and someone else for the sack. That could have been not even Hasselbach. It was Mark Hook, at least, because he was on the screen there. Could have been anyone, but it was a fucking sack party nonetheless. Pause. Get the throwaway off. I don't know what I'm doing. You can't tell. I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. None whatsoever. I'm just doing shit. Earth got the best separation there. He'll get the ball. Kiki Gold open here. He'll try to hurdle a man. Does get over him, but the guy does make the tackle. Hurdling is so fun. I love that it works. I'm so happy that we can hurdle. I haven't had one fail yet, so maybe it's overpowered. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a stupid person. I am just a fucking fool. What am I doing? I'm ruining Grant Shelley's 1 interception game. His immaculate 1 interception game is now a 2 interception game because I fucking suck. Can't get there. First down, Wildcats. Another 4th down. We're gonna send a safety blitz. It's Brisby. He's ready for it. You can see him back there getting ready. I don't know why he's backing up. The running back picks him up, but perfect. As that's a little stunt set up there. Look like Reinbold or Big Kona or someone got in there for the stack. Hey, that worked perfectly. That was beautiful. 1st and inches. What the fuck? Huh? How's it 1st and inches? Someone's gonna have to explain that one to me. How the fuck did we just have 1st and inches? Kelly with a keeper. Gets a couple. This place sucks. Let's use it. Let's run it. How about... who are you... oh, never mind. George Parrish broke the tackle. I'll say, how about 72 blocks the only guy there that could possibly tackle him? And now he decided to work on the field and block no one. But we broke the tackle anyway, touchdown. And we end up winning 45-7. We were down 7-0 in the first quarter, and then, well, the rest of the game happened. Apologies to Grant Shelley for ruining your almost perfect game. How about you go a game without throwing an interception? We're playing really, really well, but you gotta stop with the picks. You gots to stop. You can't get away with those in the fucking playoffs, bud. I mean, keeps having good games, so it is what it is. Parrish had a touchdown there at the end. 8 for 110 and 2 touchdowns for Wheeler. 7 for 111 and a touchdown for Whiteheart. Earth 6 for 68 and 2 touchdowns. 6 catches for Kiki Gold. 2 for George Parrish. O-line dominated. D-line. Defense in general, a bunch of TFLs. 1.5 sacks for Bernard DeBeer. 1 for Reinbold and Hasselbach. Half for Montgomery, Markuk, and Blunt. And an interception for Nicholas Kumar. I like when he does stuff. It makes me happy when my 90+ overall safety does something. Take notes. Brisby, do something. New commit is Deontay Ingram, the 5-star edge rusher from Pensacola, has joined the class. Let's go. That's one of the best players I've seen in recruiting in this game, period. And he has joined the team. Let's fucking go. He's a monster. Absolute monster. We do not get Evan Lehan. He has chosen Ohio State. So we don't get a 5-star D tackle to go with a 5-star edge rusher. That fucking blows. And we win by 1 million and drop to number 4. Okay. And also we lose Terrence Shelley to Notre Dame, so we don't get a 4-star safety either. All right, whatever, man. I don't want cool players anyway. It's fine. We got ourselves a rematch of the Big 12 championship from last season as we are taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. Good overall team and definitely a threat to a win here. So we got to be a little bit careful. We'll just go ahead and throw them in something like that. That'll do. And we have, oh God, who was it? It's week 9. I think it's a D tackle. Or an edge rusher. We have the other edge rusher that we are in a recruiting battle with Texas against on campus. I think that's who it is. The 4-star edge. I think that's who is on campus. I know we have one player. We had one player last week. We have one player this week. So hopefully we get this one too. That'd be pretty cool. We'll see if the Sun Devils are able to hang. We've been playing some unbelievable offense these last few weeks. Need to keep that up. We're still 3 weeks away from getting our running back back, but Trevontae Wheeler has too many wheels. He's into the end zone. You can't catch him. Touchdown Trevontae on the first play from scrimmage that we see. But the problem is Arizona State is coming right back looking to get into the end zone themselves. And that'll be a walk-in touchdown from like 9 yards out. Okay, that's not good. It's not good at all. You can even call that bad. Gets a Whiteheart. Blocking didn't really shape up, but we do get a couple out of it. Could be worse. Called the wrong play, but maybe it'll end up working out. We will keep it with Shelley. Can't outrun that guy. Does get 5 though. Really don't like taking hits with my quarterback if I can prevent it. I feel like I could have prevented it. Also, I'm just realizing how ugly 16 is as a jersey number for a quarterback. It's just like, it's a fine jersey number if you're like Peyton Manning style. But, you know, if you're a statue pocket passer, it's not really a swag number if you know what I mean. You don't really get kids running to rock the 16. Might change his jersey number up a little bit. He deserves a better jersey number is what I'm saying. Can we get that out to Whiteheart? I mean, touchdown. Yes, we can. I cannot think of this guy's name at all. It's not even that late compared to when I usually record. Scored the touchdown though. What the fuck is his first name? I'm not gonna get it. I want to say Sean for some reason, but I know that's not right. I know for a fact that isn't right. What the fuck is his name? What the fuck is this guy's name? Oh God, my brain. First down for George Parrish. I know that one. Larry. I've never gotten to Larry. Holy shit, what is wrong with me? I've said it like 30 times today. My brain just could not come up with it. And there's a touchdown. George Parrish gets another one. He hasn't scored too many touchdowns because we usually can't run the ball in the red zone, but we could that time. We have another step with Larry Whiteheart. No. Trusted the 99 spec catch to maybe go up and make a play, but they didn't really do it. They were 4th and 2. Yeah, no, we're gonna throw the football. We have Kiki Gold. He'll get the first down. Every time he makes a play, I'm still shocked by how good he's playing this season. 28-7. I didn't expect this one to be a 2-possession game, I'll say. I thought this one was going to be a lot tougher. But still a long way to go. We're only in the first half. But when we put up 28 points in the first half, that's usually a good sign. Then again, Arizona State is doing their best to keep it interesting. Only down 11. Kiki Gold wide open. That play is broken. That play is actually broken. I didn't throw that. I did not throw that pick. Wasn't me. You can't blame me for it. It's nice when I know for a fact it wasn't me. Parrish only a yard. Be a lot cooler if he had like more yards than that. Go to Larry Whiteheart, duck out of bounds. 300 passing yards in the first half for Grant Shelley. What a game. Could be in for an all-timer, especially if Arizona State's able to keep it close. Or if we're not able to run the ball. That would also help his pass yard total. Can I make this just a regular out? When I saw no one over there, I thought it was a good idea. Ooh, I have a great fucking play call idea. Hold on. Hold on. I know exactly what to do here. Yep. Shit, they're covering it this time. Throw it to him anyway. Kinda almost works. Alright, well. Sometimes you just gotta trash it to trash it, you know? 31-17 heading into the third quarter. Yeah, we're not punting. I don't care where on the field we are. From midfield? He wants to punt from midfield? What the fuck is wrong with you? First down. Fire the offensive coordinator for that idiotic suggestion. Who the fuck you think we are? Gonna try the left side here. And if only 72 could block. Only our 90-something overall left tackle could block. It's our left guard. Never mind. He's only like an 87 overall. Can't expect an 87 overall to make that play. Touchdown, Larry Whiteheart. It's nice to fall into the end zone anyway, because I guess you just didn't know where he was. Also, I just realized something. He has like the double red arm sleeves. He's literally just cosplaying Larry the Lobster. That's wild. That might be top 10 dumbest things I've said in one of these videos. No, it's not. I pressed Y. You can tell because I hurtled out of bounds that I pressed Y. Oh my god, I got a song that's going to be impossible for me to not sing along with, but I'm going to have to fight the urge. That was a bad throw. Intercepted by Kane Brisbee. And what did he just do? That was the coolest, like, change of direction I've ever seen. I want to sing so bad. It's Chicken on a Raft by Hailstorm. It's one of the most impossible songs for me to not sing along to, but I'm fighting the urge. Good catch. 460 yards passing. I would love to get 500. Good route. Oh my goodness. Trevante Wheeler. He's got to be the best route runner in the country. I'm going to try it again. Oh, we should have it here. Kiki Gold touchdown. We did, in fact, have it. We just ran the clock out. You cowards. I mean, we're up by 35 points. It's the smart and, like, sportsman-like thing to do, but, like, our stats. Pretty good game for Grant Shelley, I would say. Pretty good. Almost 500 yards. Almost 80% completion percentage. And 6 touchdowns. Oh, that was perfect. Oh, my God. That was picture perfect. That was beautiful. Oh, my God. What a replay. What a fucking replay that was. Also, that close-up of that guy's mouth moving was fucking terrifying. Anyway, Grant Shelley, incredible game. 470 yards. Only 9 incompletions, but one of them went to the other team. That'll be all right. Over 100 for Parrish on a touchdown. Wheeler over... Oh my God. 13 catches for 202 yards and 2 touchdowns from Trevante Wheeler. All right. Larry Whiteheart with 9 for 130 and 2 touchdowns. Jake Firth, 6 for 79 and a touchdown. And then 5 for 59 and a touchdown for Kiki Gold. Catch for George Parrish. 93 overall left tackle Anthony Page giving up 2 sacks. How about you don't do that? Was that our other 90 plus overall tackle giving up a sack too? It was. It was. Wow. UTFL's 2 sacks for Nathan Hasselbach. He's starting to come alive in the second half of the season. Sack for Bernard DeBeer, half for Vinny Reinbold and Tremont Joe, and then an interception, of course, for Kane Brisby that we saw. Brisby loves to play Ultimate Frisbee. It's just one of his hobbies. I don't know why. No one can really figure that one out. Is that the best like joke I have for Frisbee? There's no Kane joke. Like it's got to be Kane. What am I doing here? Larry Whiteheart has set the single season receiving yards record for Arkansas State. Oh, the career receiving yards record. Well, no, he hasn't. He's been here for like half a season, but I guess good for him. And he is Trevante Wheeler set the career receiving yards record. Oh, did he just break Larry Whitehart's record? Are they going to be fighting for it for the rest of the year? That'd actually get really annoying if that's the case. Who do we get? We do get Maurice Ringo, 5-star D tackle from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, joins the class. What a good player he is. We also get edge Jeff Rankin from San Antonio. We also get 4-star guard Roman Hawker from Oakland, Illinois. Great week of recruiting. We do miss out on David Beavers. He chooses Louisville. I hate you. We are not getting a safety this year. That was a nail in that coffin. We're still number 4 in the country, by the way. That's crazy. And more importantly, no fucking recruiting battles here. You love to see that. I seriously don't know how this happened. Actually, I did do it this time. Schedule you on Monroe, that is. They always end up on our schedule. This time it was on purpose, though. I don't like them. I should have given them their fucking... What are they, the Warhawk? Are they just called the Warhawk unis? I should have given them the military-ish unis. My bad. I got to do it. I was too excited to get into the beatdown as we start off on dudes. Why do we always really struggle against the teams like UL Monroe, UTSA we struggled against for a little bit. Like we always just like these teams always just play ready for the competition, man. They always just like show up early. I mean, I can't cover 3 guys. My coverage just looked like he was fucking swinging on that guy. I tried to go for the ship with RB and it just looked like bro was fucking just taking a swing. It was an attempt to run the ball there. Didn't really go well. Got some great pass coverage and it's going to be thrown away out of bounds. Let's go. Pressure got in late. I don't like that. We're 3 of 6 with Grant Shelley. Must mean he probably threw a fucking pick. Speaking of icks, that kick is good. See what I did there because it rhymed. Funny. Hey, offense. There we go. Got a 3rd and 2. I forgot to change Grant Shelley's number. Got to give that man a better number than 16. Speaking of numbers, this guy's putting them up. Tries to just rocket himself into the end zone. He did throw a pick, by the way. God damn it, Grant. We're 2 weeks away from Gallo coming back. And that'll be a touchdown for George Parrish. We were looking at an all-time season before Gallo got hurt. He was almost at 700 yards. He's at like... I know he's almost at 600. He's like 590 something and 6 touchdowns. And he got hurt in like week 4 or something like that. Wheeler touchdown. I can tell you we're not kicking a field goal. 4th and 14, we should probably kick the field goal. But we're already out here, so fuck it. Tight window throw complete to Larry Whiteheart. remembered his name. Fuck. I remembered his name, but I can't remember how to speak. God damn. I'm having a fucking stroke. Why can't I say words? Never been my strong suit, but that was bad. Grant Shelley got to take off. Get out of bounds. I mean, that's 2 dudes that should be thrown out of the game. Are they allowed to drag my quarterback to the ground when he's that far out of bounds? Flag on the play. What's it going to be? Looks like it was on ULM. Offsides? Again? Nice. I didn't even see it. I was not paying attention to anything at all, really. Shelly keeper touchdown. Let's go. Red zone alert. Who want the ball? Well, that'd be Jake Firth. Worst spin move of all time, but it got that fucking idiot. That's mean. I'm sure he's a really smart guy. They only let smart people into ULM. Firth again. First and goal. Right, we're gonna need some power out of George Parrish here. See if we can get it. That answer would be no. Power game will never really be our strong suit. But they only have like a couple of linemen in the game. They had 3, which I guess is a few. Whatever, it's a touchdown. They kept it close for a drive. I got nothing for that one. That was just, yeah. Move on. All right, let's just do the thing. Jesus, never mind. Larry Whiteheart cannot get off press. First down. Big gain for Trevontae Wheeler. Shuck it up. Come back to it. Caught. Flag on the play, though. Pass interference. Yeah, me thinks we're gonna decline that because we get the ball on the 1-yard line because we caught it. Hell of a job by Jake Firth to come back to the football there. Another flag on the play, but it will be a touchdown. Is this on us? No, it's number 19 again. That guy, he might need to get off the field. I mean, it looks like he gotta take a shit. He's offsides because he just has to get to the fucking locker room to throw down some generational brown, if you know what I mean. Why is that a thing? Why is that a phrase? Some generational brown. Quick pass to Firth again. They can't tackle him. He's 5'7", 190, and they can't tackle him. Yikes. That's a little bit of a yikers. Ooh. Last time we ran this play, we scored a touchdown. Let's see if we can do it again. No. You really need that running back or whoever coming out of the backfield to hit the block. Otherwise, it just kind of doesn't do anything. I guess that's, you know, kind of the design of the play. So, if the design of the play doesn't work, then the play doesn't work. Vinny Reinbolt destroys the quarterback. He has 3 sacks today. Good lord. That's a big number. Let's get Kiki Gold involved so our recruit does not get mad at us. It's feed Kiki o'clock. First down. Feed Kiki o'clock. What a fucking sentence that was. Jesus Christ. That sentence game is on another level right now. Y'all are witnessing some generational content at the moment. Not really. I mean, hopefully it's at least like kind of good. It's probably pretty good, right? Another flag. One for his number 19 again. Jake Firth. Another touchdown. It was number 19 again. This guy, get this fucking guy off the field. Bro is just fucking... He just really wants to be on our team. He just really wants to be a fucking Red Wolf. That guy sucks. Oh my god. Get Burrow out of the game. Kiki open. Gets his catch. Hurry up, run the same play so we can get a Kiki goal touchdown. I don't know what that was. That was weird. Bumped. Yeah, that's a better outcome. We just get another catch. Someone will get open here, I bet. Hey, look, it's Kiki Gold. Touchdown! We're up by 1 billion. Get me out of this game. ULM did score there, though. 51-23 is your final. Really just 2 good quarters, honestly. Second and the fourth quarter, the other 2 were not so good, but Grant Shelley is, in fact, him. So, that's cool. We're pretty good. We're pretty good at this little footballing thing. Okay game from their quarterback, honestly, but our quarterback was a lot better. Our running back had 3 touchdowns. Our quarterback had another one. And then we also had a touchdown on 125 yards for Jake Firth, 112 yards, and a touchdown for Wheeler, who's injured. No, dude. What is with these injuries? Touchdown for Kiki Gold on 5 catches. Everyone else did some stuff. If Wheeler's injured for a long time, that could be really bad, because he is our best clutch receiver. Handful of TFLs, 3 stacks for Vinny Reinbold, 1 for Dom Blunts, and a pick for Kane Brisby. He's coming to life. I did tell him to do something. Did tell him to take notes and do something after that last Kumar interception. Well, he's doing stuff, so that's cool. Hey, we leveled up. It only took us like 10 weeks. Grant Shelley has set the Arkansas State single season passing touchdowns record. Congratulations, Grant. And is this going to be a thing? Okay, maybe not. Passing touchdowns record. Oh, career passing touchdowns record as well. Holy shit. This only started for a season plus 9 games. That's impressive to break the school record in that short amount of time. If Wheeler's injured, we're fucked. All right, we're fine. Oh, thank God. Really do not want to lose Trevante Wheeler for a long period of time, especially since it's his senior year. Do we get anyone to commit this week? We do. Horace Karoma, the disgusting athlete, 6'5", 255, 88 speed athlete, tight end from Kapolei, Hawaii. We have killed Hawaii's recruitment. Fucking Jake Firth is from Hawaii. Someone else, I think it's Hasselbach is also from Hawaii. I think it was him. Don't quote me on that. No, it wasn't Hasselbach. It was someone else though. We did not get Enrique Dye. He chooses OU, so that's another 5-star we won't get. That's a little bit annoying. I really wanted him just because he was a 5-star. But we're pretty good. Ooh, big time showdown with Iowa State. That's gonna be a fun one. All right, we got Iowa State in a top 10 matchup here in week number 11. This is a crazy game against got to be the highest ranked team we've ever played, except for CFP games. In the regular season, 100% the highest ranked team we've ever played. And they're gonna go with the blackout unis because that just makes sense. And then we are gonna rock our white road unis. That makes perfect sense as well. And this is gonna be a doozy. Definitely game of the week. Definitely college game day vibes. The Iowa State fans are going to pack the house here today to see if they can be the ones to finally take down your Red Wolves. But we're not gonna let them. as this is an afternoon game, so probably not college game day. All right, well, I guess it could be. You know, it could still be bright outside. It could go well into the night. I don't know what time it is. I didn't look to see what time kickoff was. Regardless, it's a huge fucking game, and everyone in wherever the hell Iowa that's showing up for this one. I keep forgetting to change Grant Shelley's number. At this point, you should probably just keep it. It's kind of synonymous with 16. But that was for third down. All right, my bad. But looks like both teams are struggling a little bit on offense early. We'll be getting our starting running back next week. That's good. Jake Freth's going to have a lot of room to run. Nice block up front. Let's go. Jake Freth gets a nice gain. And a first down. It'll never not be funny. Parrish, good carry. It's crazy. Kel Parrish is like a really solid player. He's just not like elite at anything. But Cam Guy was just so much better because he is elite at just being really fucking fast and shifty. Kind of making me think that East West Playmaker is by far the best running back archetype. Elusive Bruisers are really good too, but I think you need a top tier dev trade, either star or elite, to like make up the difference. Because you can get away with star dev on a East West Playmaker and there'll still be a pretty good overall. Oh my god, touch turf, idiot. But even with like impact or star dev, your East West Playmaker are like guaranteed to be good. But Elusive Bruiser, you need a higher dev trait. That's what I'm getting at. You need star or elite. Well, like I've had impact dev East West Playmakers be good. And by good, I mean like actually able to, you know, lead a team as a rusher, not just be part of the team. That's somehow intercepted. All right. Good play. I mean, they can't score either, so that's the only thing saving us is the fact that our defense is a fucking 99 overall, so shout out to them for being unbelievable. Because we are completely believable on offense. There's a receiver in the area. Don't question it. don't question it. We had someone over there. You just couldn't see him. Step up with Shelly. He'll get 9. I don't have intentional grounding turned off. I don't know why that happened. There's the handoff. Throws the man to the ground. I need to... Hold on. I realize the last couple of games have been pretty low in terms of volume. That should hopefully help a little bit. Realize the crowd volume was a little bit low in editing. My apologies. Is that Clyde Pape in the end zone? It is. The backup tight end. He got a little bit of hands. Mostly a blocking specialist, but he can catch, you know, kind of. It makes that grab there to put us ahead 7-0. Now let's just see how elite our defense is. See if we can get a stop here on 3rd and 9. Iowa State working out of empty. And that is a shot right up the seam and caught because obviously. Looks like there's a penalty in there as well. That's what the big yellow thing is. Yellow yard block. I don't know what else to call it. Good tackle. That was somehow a gain of 2 yards. I don't believe you. Quick RPO, complete again. That guy's name is Manny Dingle. Manny Dingle with the catch. That's Teddy Montgomery on the linebacker blitz. Just shoots the gap right up the middle. Gets to the Iowa State QB, and he's got the neck brace thing going. Looks pretty good, the neck collar. Looking like an old school linebacker. Looking like a beast. How am I just now noticing that? The world may never know. It's not like he's been a 3-year starter. I mean, I have noticed it. It's just the first time I pointed it out. But Iowa State gets the field goal and then a touchdown to take a 3-point lead before we get the ball back. But now we have the ball back. Our running back won there. I should have just thrown him the ball. Y was so open. I should have just thrown him the ball. For some reason, I just didn't trust it because it was a running back. But I don't know. Should have just thrown him the ball. Geeky Gold's gonna get a few yards. Have we gone a single game without an interception this year? I don't think we have. Pressure gets in real fast on Grant Shelley, and we'll kick a field goal. Actually, want to make sure it goes in for once, though. So, oh, we're a lefty on the left hash. That's going to be tough. And it's 14-mile-an-hour wind going against us. That was weird. We got it to go, though. What a kick. Unironically, what a kick. That was not easy. 14-mile-an-hour wind against us, and we're kicking from the left hash with the lefty. That's just impressive. All day to throw. We're going to take a shot to our 99 spec catch receiver. See if he can make something happen. Sometimes you just got to take a shot. Well, our O-line blocked on the last play. They did not block on that play. See if Whiteheart can beat press this time. Yes, he can. He's gone. Larry Whiteheart down the sideline. He's too fast. He's not even that fast. But he's faster than that idiot. Touchdown, Larry Whiteheart. Should put us ahead going into the locker room. Maybe not. Iowa State making a mad dash to the end zone late in the half. First and goal. Give me on the D-line, so I know where I'm at. They're going to check down with no timeouts. And we will go into the locker room with a lead. Let's see, how the hell did they get in a hurry up? And I thought the game was going to be wild and give them a snap there. I would have freaked out. But that's a pretty good first half. Pretty good first half, all things considered. We have the lead on the road, hostile environment against a top 10 team. Can't really ask for a whole lot more than that, you know? See if Trevante can do anything with the kick return. Not bad. Not a bad kick return. Half of the third quarter gone now. Still in the lead. Our defense hanging strong in sim. They are pressing Whiteheart again. We're not going to look at him. We will just dink it down to the running back who will gain a yard. That was third down. Why am I surprised when it's third down? We only get to jump in on third down. I should not be surprised that every time we jump in, it's third down. I should expect it. That's wide open. Trevante Wheeler, make a man miss. He did. Jukes into the end zone. Touchdown, Trevante Wheeler. Got to be considered the greatest receiver in Arkansas State history at this point. I don't think he has all of the records, but he's probably closing in on all of the records. We're up by 14 with 6 minutes to go in the game now. Got a 3rd and 2. It's gonna be a Parrish carry, and that'll be a no-go. Okay. We do make the field goal to go up by 17, and I would say it's gonna try 4th and 1. They want us to engage 8. That is usually not a good idea, but we're gonna fucking try it. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. I got scared. And the pressure still gets in anyway, but the quarterback breaks a tackle, breaks multiple sack attempts, finds a guy across the field on the other sideline. There is a flag. How did that guy break multiple sack attempts? Who is this guy? They're gonna call it illegal touching. And all right, I don't know what the hell just happened, but RD line's got to be better because that was really bad. How did he escape that? What a player. Good patience by Grant Shelley. Stays in the pocket, takes the hit at the very end, but does deliver a nice ball to Whiteheart for the first down. And he's gone over 3,000 passing receiving yards in his career. Good chunk of him here in his only season with the Red Wolves. And another near 350-yard performance from Grant Shelley. His yardage is going to look insane. His touchdowns are going to look really good too. What's not going to look good are the interceptions, obviously. We're well over one a game. Well over one a game. I think he's at like 15, something like that. But he's also nearly at 50 touchdowns, I think. He's having an unbelievable year. It's just the interceptions. If it weren't for the interceptions, he'd probably be the Heisman frontrunner. That's where we're at. But we're throwing too many picks. But who cares when we're still scoring so many touchdowns? Larry Whiteheart again finds the end zone. His best game this season by far. Maybe not by far. He's had a couple bangers, but his most productive in terms of finding the end zone, certainly. Quick out, complete. First down, Iowa State. We can never cover this. If the CPU just decides to throw quick, like, it's just a guaranteed completion. 99% of the time. Frisbee good, chase down. I mean, we just... Like, our defense plays so fine until I check it. Like, our defense is elite until the CPU makes me play the moment. Which obviously we want to do because it's part of the series is playing, you know, when we're supposed to, but it just makes it so unfun when no matter what we do on defense, we can't get a stop. I mean, we do that time, huge sack up front. And that's actually going to be the ball game. All right, 34-10 is your final. Head into Iowa State and beat up the Cyclones, get the win, and improve to 10-0 on the year. Shelley goes over 350 once again. He's having a phenomenal season. Like we talked about, Demetrius Graves, I feel like is a quarterback we scouted at one point. Is the Iowa State quarterback. I feel like I said that last time we played them as well. But good game, of course, from Shelley, rushing. Decent game from George Parrish, and we also get a great game from Whiteheart. 7 for 141 and 2 touchdowns. Amazing performance. Firth 5 for 52, 3 for 23 for Kiki Gold, and then 3 for 63 and a touchdown for Trevontae Wheeler. Parrish had a few catches. Pape and Waddle each contributing. Pape even with a touchdown. That's something you expect to see every day. Your blocking tight end, blocking specialist getting a touchdown, but you know what? Good for him. He gets to say he scored a touchdown in a college game. Montgomery with a sack, Big Conan with a sack, and then Hasselbach and Olawale getting on the field. Also gets half a sack. New commit this week is 5-star receiver Ron Cockrell from Midlothian, something like that, Virginia. That is the second straight year we have secured the #1 receiver in the country in our recruiting class. That is just cool. We also get 4-star tight end Emmanuel Ansa from Verona, Wisconsin to join the class. We also get 4-star running back JoJo Larson, so a nice little injection into the offense. 3 pretty solid players, and we're looking to get another guard because why not add even more talent to the offensive line. We are up to #2 in the country, officially our highest ranking ever. Let's go. And we have a bye in week 12. Let's go ahead and just get through this real quick then. Is there anything I need to do in recruiting? Probably not. James Weigertz is on campus on the bye week, so that'll maybe help us secure him over Georgia. Probably not, though. He's probably just going to end up at Georgia. Actually, no, he was on the campus last week, and we dropped. No, he's like, no, I lied. He's on campus this week. I'm stupid. Yeah, the bye week, we have bye visits this week on the bye, and we also have visits week 13, which is a game against, I don't know, someone, I'm sure. That guy's terrible, but we need depth at running back, so. Nothing else to do recruiting. Let's see if we can get some commits on our bye week, like Alabama or Georgia likes to do when we're recruiting people. Shocker, we didn't get one, and we're also in a recruiting battle for Weigertz. That's cool. I love being in recruiting battles. All right, so our week 13 matchup is actually much more enticing than I thought it was going to be. It's actually against the number 12 Texas Tech Red Raiders, who are 8-2. And that is definitely a tougher matchup than I had anticipated going into the final week of the regular season, but I'm down to see what they can do. I'm down to see if they can give us some competition, or if we will just run the Big 12 gauntlet and actually finish the regular season undefeated. That would be a first for us. So let's see if we can pull that off. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud. I probably shouldn't have jinxed to that, but regardless, I did. But I do believe. So Gabe Parrish in at running back. We should have Cameron Gallo back, though. We do have Cameron Gallo back. Let's get him in there. Yep, that looks good how we had it. And we'll give the ball to Gabe here. And he will get a first down. But what I think we need to do is see some Cameron Gallo. He probably won't be able to get the ball here, but he is on the field. Welcome back, Cam Gallo. Had a knee cartilage tear early on in the year, but thankfully it wasn't a super serious one. He only missed about 5 or 6 games. But he is healthy and ready to go. He actually got healthy on the bye week, so he had just another week to rest up for this game. So that's really good. We also got, I think, Tyler Wade back on defense. I think he is healthy now too. Wheeler gets a nice block from Gallo. He's a team player, man. He just missed being out there with his boys, with his teammates. Working his ass off in the blocking game there. You'd love to see it. And Kiki Gold runs a phenomenal route, finds a touchdown. Kiki Gold puts us on the board early. We have a few recruits actually here for this game as well. So we're basically kind of like done recruiting for the most part, but you know, still want to make sure we get the recruits that we have on our board. And Texas Tech going to go for it on 4th down. 4th and inches, they got to be running the ball. We're going to run commit. Tyler Wade is back. And Texas Tech will get the first here. All right. Kind of expected TBH, but still wish they didn't get it. That's more like it. A 3rd and 13. That's more like our defense that I know and love. Quick shot. Gonna be complete. What the fuck are you doing, Kumar? Oh my god. Nicholas Kumar just looking silly out there. Just jumping for no reason. QB gonna take off, slide. Like, I don't know, man. Because if I don't play the receiver there, he throws to the receiver. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do in that scenario. Montgomery nearly got faked out. But the quarterback is, or the running back rather, is able to evade the tackle, but he is also brought down by the help just before the first. It's gonna be 3rd and inches for the Red Raiders, and they will hand the ball off and not get the first. Good run defense. Nicholas Kumar in there with others to make that tackle. And that play blown up off the edge. Let's fucking go, dude. That was either Markuk or Mikuta who made that play. One of those two fellas. I don't know which jersey number is which. They don't get on the field and make enough plays for me to remember their jersey numbers. But that's a touchdown for Mr. Larry Whiteheart. I see he's starting to find the end zone quite a bit in the last 2 games. That's his 3rd touchdown in 5.5 quarters. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you consider it's touchdowns, it's kind of a lot. Insane route by Trevontae Wheeler. Somehow managed to fake a guy out running a streak. I mean, you just got to be built different to do that. So you still get a replay of that. Not really. Okay, it's fine. But the slight head fake he threw made the guy just completely turn around on the streak. It was insane. Go back and rewind it. It was nuts. I could have gotten more out of that if I looked downfield, but didn't. Here's Cam Gallo. 3rd and 1. Sounds like the perfect time to get him a carry. All right, Cam, show off your speed. Welcome back to the lineup. Cameron Gallo. Oh my God, that change of direction is lethal. You can just feel the difference in athleticism between him and Parrish. It's just night and day. Touchdown, Cameron Gallo. Still on offense, 21-0. Come on, Tech. You guys kind of giving us even kind of interesting game. Gallo open. I mean, I don't know what else to do, man. They can't hang. They simply can't hang. All tipped up into the air and picked off. Okay. That's how they get back in the game. Whatever. Firth, insane route, but it's thrown over his head because he's 5'7". I mean, he torched him on the route, but we get an interception right back. Let's go. Ball don't lie. You know, sometimes ball do lie, though. Not a great game in Gallo's return, but he's, you know, still working into game shape. Pinky Gold is in excellent game shape. That's another touchdown for him. He is dominating. I kind of just want to kill this team because of those interceptions. I kind of just want to score 70 points this game. I don't know. We're probably not going to be able to do that, but I want to. I don't really know what I'm doing. It doesn't matter. We basically won the game already. We're up 21. There's no shot they're able to come back. They're going for it on a 4th and 17. Interesting choice, but you gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose. Let's kill the quarterback here. Knock him out of the game. And we actually will. All right. DeAndre Soro actually off the edge makes the play. He's not really an edge rusher, but does the do there. He's fast enough to be one. Unbelievably good athlete. What if you gave me a chance to throw? That'd be pretty cool. Anyone want to run a rep? Anyone want to ruin a rep in the red zone? We don't really do that. We really struggle in the red zone. And this drive is proof of that. No one just wants to get up and down here for whatever reason. Gallo will out of the backfield and somehow not get tackled into the end zone. I disagree. I think that was probably a touchdown, but whatever. What do I know? Push the ball across the line, dude. Yeah, you can't tackle that kind of speed with a head. Running head start. Cam Gallo finds the end zone. 35-7, 35-14 now. Another 4th down for Texas Tech. You want to see how they pick this one up? It's going to be pretty funny. That's actually going to be a dropped interception. Okay, well, it should have been a pick. I'm mostly surprised I actually got the animation to play the ball there. Typically, when I try to go for interceptions in that spot, the defender just sort of stands there and lets the receiver catch it. Javonte Wheeler is just too good of a route runner. He's just too good of a route runner, man. You can't leave him one-on-one like that. The beat man every single time. Gallo tries to show off the Jets, but somehow that guy makes an unbelievable shoestring tackle. It's a diving tackle from like way out of the play. A block maybe. I'm pressing sprint too early because I just want to blow through the gap there, and it's just as soon as you press sprint, the game's just like, oh, that sucks. Did you want to get tackled? Sprint is basically, instead of, you know, double tapping X to give yourself up, it's basically just the sprint button if you want to give yourself up. It's just another give yourself up button. That's all sprint is in this game. Drops a touchdown. Come on, man. That's your final regular season home game. What are you doing? Dropping that. Hasselbach, or someone up front, just destroys the quarterback. And that's your ball game. 35-14 is the final. As we once again win a pretty good football game against a pretty good team. 2 interceptions from Grant Shelley in this game were complete bullshit. One was a throw out of sack that got tipped by 2 defensive linemen and caught, and one was a pass that just sailed over my receiver's head for no fucking reason. But I mean, he did have 3 touchdowns and 200 something yards. Cam Gallo, 17 for 92 and 2 touchdowns in his return to the lineup. He also led the team in catches, 5 for 42. We also had 5 for 97 for Wheeler, 4 for 32 and 2 touchdowns for Kiki Gold. Touchdown for Larry Whitehart on one of his 2 catches. Waddle and Firth also played in the game. 1 sack given up is fine. Boatload of TFLs, 2.5 sacks for Vinny Reinbold, 1 for Big Kona, 1 for Bernard DeBeer, 1 for Don Blunt, 1 for DeAndre Soro, and then half for Tyler Wade. Picks for Tremaine Brown and Mitchell Temple. We're pretty good at this football thing. Another commit this week is going to be 4-star corner Martin Thorne from Tallahassee, Florida. And also Earl Gainwell, a linebacker from Gainesville, Florida. Couple Florida boys. And we also get Diego Paulo, 4-star edge from Flossmoor, Illinois. It's a dentist's favorite city. 4 out of 5 dentists recommend moving to Flossmoor. And one thing I've never understood is, like, why would I buy the toothpaste that 9 out of 10 dentists recommend? Like, yeah, they recommend it. That means it's giving us cavities, so we'll go to them more and give them money. So big teeth don't tell you. We don't get Weigerts or Glenn Dennehy. I miss out on a couple other 4 stars, but our class is still unbelievable. Oh, we have another game. Really? Why am I playing a week 14 game? Oh, it's your funeral, UCF. So I finally remembered to change Grant Shelley's number, but he has 9 points to spend, so we should probably spend those. I mean, we can get a little bit more accuracy. We can get IQ. We can get elusiveness. I mean, I'll take some more accuracy. Why not? If you're gonna give me the points to spend, I might as well spend them. Am I right? Let's give him a better jersey number than 16. I mean, he's kind of synonymous with the number at this point, but he still deserves a better one. 13's kind of hard. 12, obviously, GOAT quarterback number. 10. 5's kind of cool. 4. I think he's our number 1. We'll give Grant Shelley number 1. It's available. He can have it. All right, we have our actual final game of the regular seasons. We are back down to number 3 in the country. Annoying. I don't. What's the point of beating back-to-back top 15 teams if, you know, we don't even get to keep our top 2 ranking? I mean, we're number 3 now, so I guess that's like an upgrade over number 4. But like, I want to be number 1 or number 2. You know. Actually, I don't know which ranking I want to be because a lot of that will depend on who we get in the second round of the CFP, assuming we're able to hold on to our top 4 ranking as we take on UCF. And I know I've talked about Minnesota being very high up for our 3rd rebuild, but UCF is also like right there. Those are the 2 schools I'm considering for rebuild number 3 at the moment. Do like a bigger school off rip, could be fun in about a month or so, whenever we get to it. But Jake Firth actually had a few points to spend as well. A couple of our receivers did. I wasn't able to get anything good for Larry Whitehart or Trevontae Wheeler, but we were able to get fucking sidestep bronze on to Firth, which could be pretty damn fun with his speed. and shiftiness. No, he's good at juking dudes. That could be pretty cool. Another handoff, nowhere to go. Nowhere to go there, unfortunately. Kiki Gold wide open on his routes. Touch down, Kiki Gold. Got a field goal? Yeah, no, we don't. I mean, the game knew already that we weren't kicking a field goal. Let's be real. We're playing for a field goal at this point in the year. Not a chance. That's going to be first and goal as Trevante Wheeler just floated up. Interesting. I think he might be possessed. We should probably get an exorcist. Someone called the Pope. Get him in here because that was not normal. Gallo can't find the end zone. Yeah. Once again, just proving really tough to run the ball on the goal line. It's just difficult to do for some reason. That one's not going to be good either. I mean, we should probably take a hint and not try to run the ball. Might be a good idea. We'll go with an RPO. Might still run the ball. But instead, we'll throw it to Trevante Wheeler, who will make the grab. Mr. Reliable finds the end zone once again. He's got to be in the double digits this season for sure. I know Kiki Gold is 100%. He had a 6-touchdown game, and he scores pretty much every game. Firth holds onto the football. He's the one guy who isn't finding the end zone on the offense. I mean, I guess Gallo's struggling a little bit with that too. Of our three main receivers, it's definitely Firth with the fewest touchdowns. It's Whitehart finds an empty spot and just sits down and makes the catch. He's got 4 touchdowns in his last 3 games, so it would have been him on par with Firth, but Larry Whitehart decided, actually, I want to get some touchdowns before I head off to be an accountant or something. Actually, he might sneak into day 3. He's close to 190. I think our track record of really good fucking players should probably get him drafted. Like, pretty much everyone who comes through the program at this point ends up being good. So you think like a fringe NFL guy would probably get a day 3 look, you'd imagine. I mean, what's his face? Nick Briscoe last season ended up being a day 3 pick. And I guarantee you that ended up working out for whichever GM made that decision. Because he's an unbelievable player. I was waiting for he's supposed to break in again. I was waiting for that the whole time. He never did. And the safety just knew, apparently, where to be before Jake Firth did. Well, I believe we had a perfect game going up until that point. Like, if Jake Firth ever ran the route back inside like he was supposed to, might not have been picked. Trevante, first down. 4 touchdowns, only 180 yards. Need more yards. George Parrish back into the game. Look at the ball. And not find the end zone to the surprise of nobody who's been paying attention. Kelly keeps it. And he's, well, that's really bad. That's really bad. Tyler Pippin into the game. Up by 21, running a quarterback read option on the 1-yard line in the final regular season game. And your quarterback gets injured on it. Yeah, I don't see this being a problem at all. I don't see this being talked about on every media outlet. And Coach Ikerson being thrown heavy criticism for that decision at all. Wow. That could be a season ender. But Grant Shelley's back in the game. We're fine. Now, should I take him out? Yes. Am I going to? Probably not. That's why the chances he gets injured twice. Also, George Parrish getting a lot of burn here, I am noticing. Please do not tell me Cam Gaio got injured again. Please don't tell me Cam Gaio got injured again, dude. God damn it. Dislocated elbow for Cameron Gaio. Hell season continues for him, unfortunately. You know, he's just trying to help his buddy George out with his draft stock. That's all he's doing. He's like, I got another year here. I'm just gonna, you know, sit out a lot of the years so you can get, you know, your draft stock up, but I got you. Real homie move, honestly. Javonte Wheeler touchdown. He might be the best player we ever have that doesn't get drafted. Javonte Wheeler is just on another level of production. Why is Tyler Wade rushing off the edge? He is a cover linebacker. I'll fix that after the game, but I just know because of all the injuries, my depth chart is going to be on the D-line. I didn't even think about that. It's almost like the game should go back to your default depth chart when players get back from injury. They should just go back to where they were instead of just the game deciding to put people wherever the fuck it wants to. Like, what if when my players came back off of injury, they just went back to where they were on the depth chart? Stop making decisions about my fucking team. Fuck it. Whiteheart down there somewhere. Another blowout win for the good guys. 49-7. But at what cost? We lose our fucking running back again. No interceptions for UCF, but their backup quarterback did go 1 for 10, which is funny. 6 touchdowns for Grant Shelley, but not a ton of yards. Only 1 pick, though. I'll take that. 18 for 142 and a touchdown for Parrish. That's a very good game. Like, unbelievably good game. Wheeler, 2 touchdowns. Good game from Firth. 2 touchdowns for Whiteheart. Kiki Gold, only 2 catches, but he did have a touchdown. Nolan Waddle gets involved with a 42-yard touchdown. Good for him. One sack given up is George Fangupo. He's really good at giving up sacks. It's his favorite thing to do. Ton of TFLs. 2 sacks for Ryan Bolt, 1 for Sora, 1 for Blunt, half for Tyler Wade and Nicholas Kamar. No picks. I gotta fix my depth chart because the game hates me. Yeah, Cam Guy was just not meant to be healthy this season. Dislocated elbow out for 7 weeks. Unlucky. Knee cartilage tear kept him out for 5, and then a fucking dislocated elbow keeps him out for 7. So damn unlucky, because when he played, he was electric. Do get Frederick Cooks, a 4-star receiver from Chicota, Oklahoma. And we're looking good for a punter. And we're up to number 2 in the nation, and a 99 overall team and offense. What? How did we go up and... Alright. Don't know how that happened. Javonte Wheeler is the Big 12 Offensive Player of the Week. I imagine it's because he's the only one who played. Yeah, that's what he played. And it's going to be a rematch against Iowa State in the Big 12 Championship. Would have liked to play TCU. Wonder how they fell off, because I'm pretty sure they had 1 loss for a large majority of the season. Yeah, they finished 10-2, 6-2 in conference. Baylor also finishes 6-2 in conference, but we get the 7-1 Iowa State. Guess who the 1 was? Bitches. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything we need to do. We're going to get both of these guys. I mean, I didn't know who to choose at punter. Matt Bridge is a gem with 92 kick power, 81 accuracy, and bronze deep range. And then we have Athaya Okwebenam. Shout out Albert Okwebenam, the NFL tight end. Journeyman at this point. But Madden legend with like 90 speed, regardless. 93 kick power, 82 accuracy with silver deep range. He also has winning time and road dog. I didn't know who to choose. Probably should just go with the gem. But like, this guy looks like, I don't know, better. We'll just go with the gem. We don't need 2 punters. We just simply don't need 2 punters. We'll go with Matt Bridge. Also, his name is infinitely easier to say. But Okwebenam is easy to say once you know how to say it, but you know what I mean. Top 3 on both. Should probably switch to a hard sell, but I don't want to. All right, check out our staff. They're both sticking around. I have a feeling they're going to be looking to take other jobs pretty soon, probably. I have a feeling they're going to look to dip somewhat soon. But before they do that, hopefully, we are able to win another Big 12 championship against Iowa State. We're 99 overall. Iowa State is not, but they are a top 10 team in the nation and have been pretty much all year. So they played us pretty well for a good chunk of our last matchup, but they're not going to be able to do that again. It's just not going to happen again. Here in Jerry World, home of disappointment. That was just unnecessary. I mean, but it's accurate. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. 3rd and 3. Probably shouldn't go to an RPO here, but we're going to. Excellent decision. First down. Man, if only this were Cameron Gallo getting these carries. I like George Parrish a lot. He ended up having a pretty good season for us, but it should have been like a near 2,000-yard season for Cam Gallo. It could have been. Also, fucking Jesus. Parrish is getting a little bit roughed up at the moment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jake Firth. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you see that? He literally broke the guy's ankles on the route. Show the route. That guy literally dropped to the fucking turf just because of the fucking break on the route. Oh my god. Everyone point and laugh at this poor fucker. Fucking later, idiot. He's barely even covering him and he just... Oh, fuck. My ankle, it's broken. You're damn right it is. Touchdown, Jake Firth. Oh, there's the first quarter. Thanks for jumping me in with 2 seconds left. I appreciate that. Our cheerleaders are very hyped up about our 7-point lead. 3rd and 5. Who wants to be the hero to get us his first? It'll be Kiki Gold. Probably could have gone late to Firth there, but didn't. It doesn't really matter. We got the first out of the way. I mean, yeah, we're looking at Firth here all day long. That guy manages to stay with him on the route, though. Good play. But the fact that we're a 99 overall defense is just also completely shutting down Iowa State's offense, and I appreciate that. We've been a 99 overall defense all year. That's not new. The 99 offense is new. I don't know how we got that. Can we go for it? Guess not. 3rd and 16. For Iowa State. Pass complete over the middle for a decent gain. Could force a field goal, which is good. 7-3 now. All right, now it's just a lot of defense, and you all know we're just simply incapable of playing that, so let's just see what happens. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Give up the fucking drag that would have been wide open? I can't cover both. Someone's got to cover over the top there. The drag was also just completely uncovered. They had either one. Get to the QB. We do. Dom Blunt, another sack. I'm sorry. Does he have 4 sacks in the first half? I'm sorry. That said the number 4 today. We're in the first half. That's absurd. I'm going to look on the outside here. Do we have a step? Maybe, but it's not brought in. Okay. I don't like how this game is going right now. Where's Jake Firth? Tiki Gold got me though. What a catch. Nick Tyree in the game now. That's not a good sign. Oh man, where's Jake Firth? And Waddle in the game. Where's Trevontae Wheeler? I mean, these guys are okay. They're just not as good as our other receivers, but maybe Nolan Waddle is as good as our other receivers. Touchdown, Nolan Waddle. Dog, if they're both injured, like long term, that's just fucking GG to the season. Wheeler's out for the game. Firth probably done for the year with a torn labrum. Dog. We're up 14-6 at halftime. Defense still needs help because, I don't know, apparently our defense sucks all of a sudden. Can't get off the field. They've been fine. I've only given up 6 points, obviously, but they're in need of my help a lot today, which is not a good sign. Good tackle by Teddy Montgomery. We're going to miss him a lot. He's an unbelievable player. Might be my favorite player we've had because we've developed him from like a low 70 to a mid 90 over the course of his career. And those are my favorite kind of players. The guys that go from fringe roster guys, like fringe guys you would even recruit, to fucking NFL caliber superstars. Those are my favorite players in these series. Like, of course, the guys who come in elite and dominate are also fun, but like the development success stories those are the real fun ones. Anyway, 4th and 4 for Iowa State. Pressure can't quite get there, and we are mossed in the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. How do they always get the good jump ball animations like that? They did fail the 2-point conversion though, thankfully, so we are still in the lead. And the punt is up, and away. Yeah, just don't touch it. We did manage to score 21-12. Weird scoreline. Not really one you see every day. If they don't run the ball here, I'll eat my shorts. No, I won't. But I would consider it. Good tackle, Tyler Wade. We can really put some foots on some necks here if we can get a touchdown. Rare offensive moment in this game, it feels like. That was a bad decision to keep it. That's a really bad decision to keep it. $52-yard try. No win. We are in a dome. For Chip Thorne. I think I missed. Wow! That was not even close. 28-19, we score in sim, but so do they. Interesting that we didn't get to play either one of those moments, but we did get to play this 4th and 14. Good play. Nice check down, dude. We got a 3rd and 3. First down, will in the game. Nick Tyree, great route. Rare playing time for him. Makes the most of it. Ends the game. And did I see what I think I just saw? Did I see what I think I just saw? Pretty sure I just saw a game with no interceptions for Grant Shelley. That's probably because I barely got to play offense in this game, but it still fucking happened, damn it. No interceptions. I feel like we barely played this game, honestly. When we did, we played mostly defense, but yeah, we really didn't do anything this game. But we got the win, 28-19. That's all we care about, obviously. So we complete the undefeated run through the Big 12 into the conference championship and hopefully into the postseason. And continue that run to a national championship. Yeah, 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, no picks for Grant Shelley. Beautiful game from him. Couldn't run the ball for shit. But we do get a touchdown on 6 catches and 44 yards for Jake Firth. 6 for 71 for Kiki Gold. 4 for 134 and 2 touchdowns for Nolan Waddle. We're going to need that from him, especially if we're without Wheeler and Firth for the postseason. Larry Whiteheart, 4 for 82 and a touchdown. Nick Tyree, 3 for 44 in that big first down to end it. Marvin Scioli gets on the field and has a catch. Parrish with a catch, and Trevante Wheeler injured on his only catch. That would suck for his career to end like that. Got given up by Amani. O-line, water performance. And by O-line, I mean D-line. 4 sacks for Don Blunt. 1.5 for Nathan Hasselbach, and half for Bernard DeBeer. And an interception for Nicholas Kumar. Great performance from the team. These injuries could be season ruining, though. We're going to be without... I forget which one toward the labrum. We're going to be without that person for sure. I think it was Firth. We're going to be without for sure for our playoff run. But hopefully Wheeler's okay to go. But yeah, without Firth for 5 weeks. His season's over. And already without Cam Guy, but we will have Trevante Wheeler, so that's a plus. All right, time to sim, though. Will that be enough to get us number 1? Probably not. Probably not, but maybe. Coach level 39. We are number 1. We're also no longer a 99. What the hell happened? How did we get worse? Nicholas Kumar is the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. He got an interception. That's pretty much all that means. National as well. Nice. Nolan Waddle, Offensive Player of the Week. That makes sense. Near Randy Moss stat line, 4 for 130 and 2 touchdowns. I mean, you need 2 more touchdowns. An Ohio State receiver, Alfonso Lovelace, ends up winning the Heisman this year. 113 catches for almost 1,600 yards and 19 touchdowns. I'd say that's a pretty good year. Kiki Gold wins the John Mackey Award for Best Tight End. It's the 2nd year in a row an Arkansas State tight end has taken that home. 65 catches for 769 yards. Nice. And 16 touchdowns. 6 of those came in 1 game. But that is a pretty good week. Now, do we need to bring our coordinators? Or hire new coordinators? Not yet. They could leave at any point, though. We have early National Signing Day as well as the CFB bracket. We are the number 1 seed, so we should hopefully get a pretty favorable draw, you would hope. It's going to be Toledo and North Carolina playing in round 1. And the winner of that game gets to play Louisville. We get the winner of Oregon and Miami. How is that fair? We're the number 1 seed and we get fucking punished like this? Does it reseed? I don't think this tournament reseeds. It fucking should. Because we should be able to fucking play either Toledo or North Carolina, but instead we get Oregon or Miami. I mean, we've beaten Oregon once this year, but that's still fucking stupid. How do we get the worst draw of any of the first 50? I guess LSU's draw is pretty bad too, but it's Penn State, UAB, and then Oklahoma and Georgia to round out the first round. But yeah, we got fucking screwed. North Carolina or Toledo would be a much easier game than Oregon or Miami. So congratulations, Louisville, for getting the luck of the draw. But speaking of luck of the draw, let's see if we manage to draw some good development traits on National Signing Day. Elite Dev for George Cohn. We have 2 Elite Dev tackles who are ready to step in and start right away. Deontay Ingram, also Elite Dev for probably the best player I've ever seen in this game. We get normal Dev for Maurice Ringo, which was kind of to be expected, but he's just good. Look at his abilities. Look at his stats. He's just a good player. Latimer with impact. Star for Frank Linder, a guard. Impact for Ezekiel Newcomb, another guard. And Najee Sisk, a normal. Impact for Tevin Wilkes. Star for Mitch Chamberlain. He's going to be very good. Impact for Jeff Rankin, an edge rusher. Roman Hawker, who is the least recruited guard we had, ends up with Star. Forrest Karoma, Star. He's going to be unbelievable. Like, I kind of want to do another season of playing just to see how good he ends up being. Cockrell, Elite Dev, the 2nd year in a row, the number 1 receiver. We got the number 1 receiver in the country, and he has Elite Dev. Yeah, we might have to do another season just to see how these players end up developing. Emmanuel Alonso, Impact Dev. Normal for Jojo Larson. Normal for Frederick Cooks. Elite for Martin Thorne. Wow. Gainwell with impact. Paulo with impact, and we don't know this running back or the punter yet, but their time will come, probably. I don't even really want this guy. Is this guy even good? Not really. I'll find a receiver in the portal. Just save the spot for the portal. It's literally more valuable to me than a 3-star running back that's not even that good. So, yeah, we'll just move on. See who we end up playing. And it will be the Oregon Ducks in a rematch of week 1. Okay. Why do we have to play the actual best team in the country in our fucking first round matchup in the CFP when you've yet to win a single playoff game or bowl game? That's really could not have been a worse draw for us. Let's just hop right in and see if we're about that business. We're in the Cotton Bowl. We're going to rock the red unis for it. Actually, no, we're going to rock the Cardinals, so let's just get the white helmet going. I'm scared. I am afraid. We've beat this team once this year, but it really does feel like that for bowl games and especially college football playoff games, they turn up the intensity. They make it a little bit more difficult. So I expect Oregon to come out swinging, and I expect this game to be much closer than our first matchup. Coach Ackerson leading the boys out onto the field back here in Jerry World, where we played our last game, Big 12 championship, and now in the Cotton Bowl, looking to go back-to-back wins here in Jerry World. I guess 3 straight if you count last year's Big 12 championship. Is this Jerry World? I mean, the fucking screen looks like it is. It is. Let's say T&T. I'll call it like it is. I'll call it its real name. It's Jerry World. Let's be real. Okay. Oh yeah, the big fucking AT&T logo on the fucking monitor should have given that away. We got a 2nd and 2 early on. Gotta remember we are without a lot of talent. We're without Cam Gallo and Jake Firth on offense, 2 of our more consistent players, Firth especially. But we do have the Mackey Award winner, the best tight end in the country. Kiki Gold makes that grab. I just really don't want to lose another playoff game, man. I really just want to get that first win off our backs. Because you know that's what is being talked about, is how much we choke in playoff games. We get out to a good start here. Trevontae Wheeler finds the end zone. That's a big touchdown. 7-0 early. But like, we were good the last few years we made the CFP. We're on a different level now. We got to prove we're on a different level. We're a different team. We're not the same chokers we were. As our starting left guard, Amani Okuwa Inonu, ends up injured on the play. Could we, like, maybe not get injured? That'd be really cool. Good route by Kiki Gold. Good catch. He'll return soon. We'll go to the backup. It probably shouldn't be Sam Herman. He's our starting right guard. Should probably just be someone off the bench coming in, you would think. Good run from Parrish. Gets a little bit closer. I didn't know what to do there. It's like we're stepping into the same area with our quarterback, so it's like keeping it isn't a good option either, you know? Make the field goal, go up 10-0, and Oregon is going to try a 4th and 1 field goal attempt. I don't need to play field goal defense. They score a touchdown out of that. Okay, well. That's annoying. That I click into the game and they're going for a field goal, and then I sim the moment and they don't go for a field goal. Or probably what likely ended up happening is we roughed the kicker and gave him a free first down. That's probably what happened. First down for George Parrish, though. All on the 2-yard line. Can we actually punch it in here? I doubt it. I really doubt it. Nope. We can't run the ball in the goal line. We have so many good O-linemen, but they just don't get any push once it's a fucking goal line scenario. They just stop caring, I guess. I don't have any other explanation for it. They just like stop trying on the goal line. No one open here. They wants to go for it on 4th and goal. I think that's probably a mistake. I think we should probably take our points, but I'm down. Gold kind of open, and for some reason the help went to Whitehart instead of the wide open Kiki Gold, and that is a touchdown. I'll take it. 17-7, 17-10 now. Oregon driving again. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Make a play on the ball. Don't just stand there and let him catch it. Switch this to zone. I don't want my linebackers in man coverage. They're not. Can't find that guy. 1st down. Man. Oregon, like I said, they're not going to go down without a fight this time. What a fucking speed burst from that guy. Jesus. Second and goal. Another handoff, and that'll be a touchdown for Oregon. 17-17. Couldn't be easy, could it? It could not be easy. I'm glad it's not easy, but man, it sure would be cool if it were, you know? It's fun having to earn it, but at some point I just want to fucking win a playoff game, you know? Block and released. Actually released for once. So we're able to get a good gain there. Blocking did not really hold up. They chip blocked for like half a second and then gave up on it. I mean, half a step is, you know, or yeah, half a second is like better than they usually do, to be fair, but be nice if they gave a little bit more effort than that. Clyde Pape gets a catch there, a couple yards. Nothing special, but it's not a incompletion or a turnover, so it's a good outcome, I suppose. And that'll be a 1st down out of bounds for Kiki Gold. Post up and get over the head of the linebacker. Kiki Gold down to the 3. What a ball. That was a risky throw because usually we don't get it over the head of the linebacker there. Usually it's just intercepted. But that time it wasn't. And honestly, I would have much preferred if we were able to get the fucking ball into the end zone there, because then we have to find a way to score in the red zone, which in goal line scenarios, which we already know we struggle with. Whitehart fighting for it, gets us down to the 2. I mean, I just simply don't trust the run. I don't think we're going to get it. In fact, I almost know for certain we're not. Yeah, we're not. We can't run the ball. Not being able to run the ball down here is a death sentence. I don't know if it's because we don't have like great power with Parrish, or it's just because our O-line can't hold up at all. But it's fucking annoying. I can tell you that much. We're not kicking a field goal here. I'd rather just go into the half. I want to at least try to take the lead and just give the Oregon the ball on the 1. If it doesn't work out, that's open. Can we get it there? That is caught. Trevonte Wheeler, Mr. Reliable, puts us ahead. What a play by Trevonte. And we get the ball on offense in the 3rd. Let's go. If we can get a touchdown here, that would be massive, but just no turnover, and we should guarantee points, which will also help. Wheeler's wide open. Should be enough for the 1st down, and it is. Trevonte Wheeler doing the Lord's work at the moment. He's doing the most. He appreciates it. Flick slant. Open. George Parrish. 2nd and inches. Second inches does scare me. because we got to find a way to pick this up. We do this time. Nice. I like it when a plan comes together. Who wants to get open? It's going to be Nick Tyree. He didn't catch it in a playoff game. Touchdown, Nick Tyree. Huge catch for the depth receiver. Let's go. Former 4-star who has a bad development trait, who hasn't really gotten on the field too much. And when he was a decent overall, he's just also really fucking slow on top of it. So just hasn't played a ton, but makes a massive play there. But Oregon also did answer, and it's still a fucking one-possession game. All that before I could even finish my sentence. It's still a one-possession game. 27-30. Oregon driving again. Fuck me, man. Did we go for 2, or why do we only have 30 points? Did we miss the point after? Check down, gonna be enough for a first. Oregon gonna probably take the lead on this drive, I would imagine. Another 3rd and 4. Let's just get on a D-line and let our playmakers try to make a play. Screen. Blocking shapes up perfectly, but tackle is way behind the line. I imagine we will see a tie game here. Yes, we do. 30-30. Late 4th. Third and 4. A first down here, we can consider trying to make this the last drive of the game. That's open. Waddle makes the catch. You're not taking me out of the game here. Simply not happening. We're going to go 2 clock. We want to take as much time off the clock here as we can. If we can make this the last drive of the game, we will. We want as much time off the clock as we can get here. We do need to score, though. I mean, we're in field goal range, obviously, but it might just come down to trusting the defense here. Which, with our team, you wouldn't think would be a mistake, but it very well could be. Waddle, decent gain on the screen, 300 yards, even for Shelley in his second career CFP game. He started in. Wheeler uncovered. Get him the ball. Trevante Wheeler touchdown. They forgot about him. Did not account for the slot there for some reason. And we get a massive score there. Oregon gonna look to tie. And with 6 seconds left, it's all gonna all come down to this. It's 1st and goal from the 4. If they run the ball, they run the ball. We're gonna just play zone coverage. I trust that more. Pass is caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Overtime. Damn it. We start on offense too. That's tough. Kiki Gold, what a catch. That was an extremely stupid throw. Somehow it's not intercepted, though. Parrish can't run the ball. Only a yard. Got to get a touchdown here. Field goal will basically just set us up for the loss. We got to find the end zone. Wheeler. He's going to have to be the guy. 3rd and 3. I don't like anything about this. So scary. Wheeler. Can't get it. I think we have to go for the score. I think we have to go for the touchdown. I feel like I was going to lose this the game anyway. A field goal loses us the game anyway. That's my thought process, is gotta just have the touchdown. That's my thought process. We're gonna go for it. Our defense is great, but Oregon is also a great team. Intercepted. Game over. Might have had something else open, but I didn't see it. Oregon just kicks a field goal, and they will advance to the semifinals. (40-37) is your final. We choke yet another playoff game. That is a heartbreaker. Why is it so hard to win a fucking playoff game in this game, dude? Jesus. Oh, and 4 in college football playoff games. 1-6 overall in postseason games. Not counting conference championships, just talking bowl games. Wow. Wow. Grant Shelley, single season passing touchdowns record. That's so cool. We have nothing to show for it. I'll show the stats just so we can cry about it some more. Almost 4,800 yards for Shelley, 62 touchdowns, 18 picks. Got to cut down on the interceptions. Assuming he comes back, he could very well just decide to go to the NFL. He's a 92 overall. Hopefully he decides to stay. Gallo was amazing in the 7 games he played. Parrish was solid. Receiving, Trevante Wheeler, another magical year. Almost 1,300 yards, 16 touchdowns. Over 1,015 touchdowns for Larry Whiteheart. And then we saw Kiki Gold. Almost 900 yards, 17 touchdowns. Jake Farrell played a great season. He would have helped, certainly, in the that playoff game. Would have been nice to have him. Waddle was a good receiver for. Again, Gallo, electric when he played. O-line was really good. Defense, and we put up numbers this year, as you can clearly see. Shit ton of TFLs. 13.5 sacks for Don Blunt. 12.5 for Vinny Ramble. 11 for Nathan Hasselbach. Handful of interceptions. Kane Brisbane actually ended up playing some very good football down the stretch for us, but once again, our season ends in sheer failure and disappointment as we lose to Oregon. God, man. Trevon Joe is the player of the week. Who cares? I certainly don't. Trevante Wheeler, also the player of the week. Congrats to him, but his career is over. That is so damn heartbreaking. And if you look at that, fucking Louisville got to play North Carolina in what looked like a much easier game. I don't know. I mean, it was only a 5-point win, but still. At least we get to sleep at night knowing that the team that beat us is going to the college football championship, because there's a 0% chance Louisville beats Oregon. I'll say it. Louisville's not beating Oregon. I'm quite confident in that. Watch them fucking beat Oregon. All this shit I'm talking. Oh my god, they fucking did. They killed Oregon. Well, Clemson Louisville is your college football championship, national championship. That's the what I'm looking for. It looks like our coordinators have decided to stay one more year. That's good. I can't believe this shit, man. I really can't believe this shit. How do we choke that? How do we choke that, man? I'm actually just so annoyed. We're gonna do one more season. We're gonna do one more season. We gotta at least make a one fucking college football championship, you know? Gotta at least make one. Alright, we kept our recruiters. Who won? Clemson demolishes Louisville 40-6. And we'll get into the offseason. Check out players leaving. Probably not going to do a ton in the portal. I mean, if there's great players there, we'll take them, obviously, but it's going to depend. Who all are we losing? This could be a big one. Okay. Sam Herman is going pro. Darren Tapp is going to the NFL. Tyler Wade is going to the NFL. Grant Shelley, once we have an extremely high chance. If we lose Grant Shelley, He has decided to say, thank God. We keep our quarterback. What about Don Blunt? He's also decided to stay after a massive year. All right, we're losing a lot of corners to playing time. Marvin Scioli wants to transfer. Really don't want to lose him. He has not been persuaded. Tremont Brown, we need to stay. I'm going to guarantee him a starting spot. He's not going anywhere. I'm going to guarantee DeAndre Soro a starting spot. He's not going anywhere. Same thing with Eli Thomas. He's not going anywhere. Same thing with Mo Obana. He's not going anywhere. I'm going to just guarantee these players starting spots. They are not leaving. At least some of them. Maddox, we can try to keep. So we're keeping Thomas, Obana. Pippen can go. We're keeping these three players for sure. We're keeping Scioli. Oh no, I failed him. We're keeping Brown. Yeah, okay. We got a lot of players to keep. I'm guaranteeing them playing time is what this is. Just say, hey, I promise you will start. You don't need to transfer, all right? I'm promising you playing time. That's what this is. And I think that is well within a head coach's right to do. So I don't think that's cheating. If you do, then go watch someone else's video. I'm not losing my good players because of playing time when I can literally guarantee them starting spots. Definitely Tremont Brown, you're staying. Soro, you're staying. Soro literally started this year. Oh, he's transferred because of brand exposure. Well, tough shit, dude. Fuck you. Mo Obana, guaranteeing you starting time, you're staying. And then Eli Thomas guaranteeing you a starting spot, you're staying. Is there anyone else we really want to keep? I mean, should probably keep a 5-star, but he kind of sucks. I don't really want him. And then, are either one of these corners worth keeping? We'll keep Dion Pierre. And then I just won't use the other one. Well, let's see who all is going pro. Where they get drafted. Had a few guys. We're going to get a punter. That's awesome. I should have looked at the rest of the team. To see who is graduating, but I don't really care. Draft results. Round 1 for Kane Brisby. Round 1 for Nicholas Kumar. Round 2 for Sam Herman. Round 2 for Anthony Page, Darren Tapp, Tyler Wade, and Tremaine Brown. Round 4 for Big Kona, and Teddy Montgomery, and Mitchell Temple, and Tremont Joe. Round 5 for George Parrish. Round 6 for Vinny Reinboldt and George Olawale. And round 7 for Larry Whiteheart. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 players drafted. And we lost like 7 or 8 guys to the portal. So, yeah, we lost a lot of fucking talent, but we kept our starting quarterback. And we have a lot of talent still on roster, so we'll be fine, but yikes. Let's see what the transfer portal has for us. I don't even know what we would really want at this point. I mean, we could probably use a backup quarterback, but there are quite a few interested in us. Quincy Apaya, Denzel Rattay, Bob, or Booker. I mean, yeah, we'll look at these guys. We could definitely use a backup quarterback, so let's take a look. Running back, there are probably a couple of 4-stars. But we can definitely use depth at the position. So, see if any of these guys are truly insane. I mean, we'll just see if any of them are really good. There are so many good tackles, but we have insane depth at tackle, so we really don't need one, but I wouldn't be opposed to it, you know? Jamerson Burks, we almost got last year. He's in the portal again. I mean, we would still like to have you on the team, so. Okay, I know I really shouldn't bring in more receivers, but Dante Gore looks like maybe one of the best receivers I've ever seen. Platinum Press Pro. And he's 6'4", 201 with 93 speed, 96 acceleration, really good route running. Really, he just looks like one of the best receivers I've ever seen. Full stop. Like, you can't ask me to not want that guy on my team. Yeah, I'd say Jamerson Burks is still fucking insanely good. I'm sorry, is this a power rusher with 95 speed? I mean, it's just it's a player we don't really need, but you're not going to show me a fucking power rusher with 95 speed and think I don't want him on my team. I'm sorry, like, Deontay Ingram needs to play. Hasselbach is going to play. But Arsenio Badgent is fucking... Yeah! What? 6'6", 260 with 95 speed. Are you fucking shitting me? Denzel Rattay, the 4-star quarterback in the portal, has joined. Welcome, Denzel. We're second on a corner. We really need to get corner. Actually, we really don't. We have a lot of really good corners on our roster. But why not get more? We do land 4-star guard Jamerson Burks out of the portal. He was on our list last year to be one of our mercenary offensive linemen. We get him a year later out of the portal. We also get Martin Beaver, who could start next to him at center. And we get Arsenio Bajent, a power rusher with 95 speed. Just casually. Maybe the freakiest athlete of all time. I don't know. We get TJ Britton, a 4-star D tackle from Kansas City. And Angel Butt, a 4-star corner from Arlington, Texas. That name is just... Why? Oh, Roger Morton doesn't want to be here anymore because of playing time. I guess that's understandable, but also go fuck yourself. And we're doing okay on other players. Cool. Antoine Pace, 4-star running back, joins the class. And Dante Gore, the freaky 6'4", 90-something speed receiver, joins the class. We also get Roberto Valerio, 3-star safety, just for depth. And another 4-star, Ezekiel Arma, another D tackle, because why not? We get Craig Wallow, another depth safety. And Matt Bridge, the 3-star punter, who will start at punter for us. We got everyone. Oh, we're now in a recruiting battle with Ole Miss, but it looks like Ole Miss can go fuck themselves. All right, I remember this time. Top classes, we signed the #1 class in the country. 4 5-stars, 24 4-stars, and 3 3-stars, which is good for #1, which is surprising because Ohio State had almost 10 more 4-stars than us. I guess we had double their 5-stars, but they also didn't have to take a single 3-star. Like, ew, 3 stars? Gross. Shout out Georgia, respecting the 3 stars. Let's see some of these development traits, though, as I just go back around to top classes like a buffoon. We knew most of these. George Cohn is going to be disgusting. Might end up starting at left tackle. Deontay Ingram, I want to start just because he's disgusting, but I don't know if we'll be able to find a spot for him. Ringo's good. Latimer's good. Linder's good. And we knew everyone pretty much up until... We knew Thorne, we knew Gainwell, we knew Paula. We didn't know the punter. He was the only one we didn't know. And he has impact dev, which is pretty good for a punter, I would say. Denzel Rattay does have normal, but he'll be a backup. Antoine Pace with star. Nice. He's another just mercenary running back who can be an RB2 for us. Dante Gore, normal dev, but, I mean, he looks disgusting. Jamerson Burks with star. He also looks disgusting. Martin Beaver, star. If this one, next one, is an elite, I will shit my pants. Well, be right back. Gotta go change. No, like, what? 94 strength, 93 acceleration, 95 speed. And he's no slouch at rushing the passer either. Like, what is this player? Arma with impacts. Star for Britain. I thought I said freshman. I was about to lose it. Angel Butts impact. Wallow with star out of the portal. That's a really good get. He's a freshman. Nice. And then impact for Valerio. I'd say we did pretty well. I mean, you know, casual #1 class of the nation. I'd say that's good, but it is what it is. Position changes. I will go ahead and see if we need to move anyone around. Forte is a really highly rated backup. Appreciate you, bud. Pace is a perfect overall backup. Perfect. You love that. Emmanuel Alonso is a 72 as a true freshman. That's quite good. Oh, George Cohn's a 79. We might just start Okuwa, Inonu at guard again. Actually, no, we might start. We'll probably start Cohn at guard. And let the senior tackle play tackle. Probably what we'll end up doing. Because I want Cohn to play. Yeah, Matt Tyree. Spoiler alert, is an 81 overall now. He'll at most be like an 82 overall after training results. He's not good. So yeah, we have another starting guard spot open. Marvin Beaver was a great get out of the portal. Jamerson Burks was an even better get out of the portal. We have a ton of depth at guard, but man, we can make some of these guys fuck off. And Eli Thomas is going to probably be close to a 90. Arsenio Bajek, is he already maxed out? Is that his problem? I mean, he has 24 points to spend. Nope. Nope, he's just like that. We have 24 points to spend, and we're not even in training results yet. So just go ahead and do that. And some of that. Some of that. And now he gets training results where he'll get even more hours to spend. Or points, whatever you want to call him. I feel bad for Hasselbach. He's not really going to have a spot. Orkik's definitely not going to have a spot. Deontay Ingram is a 80 overall. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're going to have a lot of really good players just be rotational pieces this year. I don't know. Deontay Ingram has to get on the field somehow. What we might end up doing is playing Bajent as a rush D tackle at 6'6", 260. So that way we can get Hasselbach and Ingram off the edge. That's probably the best way to go about things. We have two good like run gappers here. We don't really have a great interior pass rusher. That settles it then, yeah. That's exactly what we're gonna fucking do. Well, safety has been a strength for us for the last fucking 5 seasons, and it might be a weakness this season. Yikes. We're gonna need some big things out of Frank Bajent. Cause that's a problem. I'm saying, wait, hold on. What was my fucking punters overall? Casual 80 overall punter. You know, we do that here. Forrest Karoma, start of. He's a 73 overall. I imagine he'll probably be a higher overall in defense. He's a 73 overall tight end. He's gonna play tight end. I'm gonna let the game put him there though, so he doesn't totally fuck up his skill caps. Let's go ahead and move on. All right, let's find a cool recruit to end the video off on. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Final season next year will be the last one, obviously. I don't know why I've worded it like that, but yeah. Next season will be the final one, regardless of whether we win or lose. Hopefully we end up winning. But we do need to go ahead and see what kind of cool players are interested in us off rip. We got a few pretty sick players. I mean, 5-star tight end, you know I gotta take a look at that. Is there a single 5-star quarterback? There's only 2, and they don't want us, so let's take a look at these corners, because we are gonna need corner. If we do continue, we won't continue, but we will at least like we'll sim a couple seasons to see if any of these players end up like, you know, developing at the end. Those guys from El Dorado, Arkansas. Definitely want to get him in the class, but yeah, I'd say the team is looking pretty good. I'm gonna upgrade off screen, set up the recruiting board, do all that sort of fun stuff, and the next episode will be out as quick as possible. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.